Hey, what's up, guys? I'm gonna watch some hockey highlights and some stuff on YouTube while I game. I'm gonna play with my friend 1v1, and then I'm gonna play some 3v3 and then listen to music and some stuff. So I hope you stick around and watch some and check out my music. Alvalanker.com, Google Alvalanker, on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud.
Cashing in, Aaron Stick.
And I just have a new EP coming out, or that just came out, and I have a new album coming out in 2024. So check out my music. That's what I'm really all about. That's my passion. And I love StarCraft too. So
gives it
let's
back
have some
to
fun and play.
Puck leaked through Olmark. It's 2-0 Rangers.
Yeah, and you got to give Panarin a nice assist on this play. You know, Carlo makes a nice play behind the net. He forces Kreider, creates the turnover, pins him against the wall, and the wraparound by Forbert was a good read by Panarin. He seals off the wall. I mean, Forbert didn't rip it, but Panarin was where he needed to be to keep the play alive and keep the pressure on Boston. You get it back to the middle point. The shot from Gustafsson is on target. It gets all the way to Olmark, who makes the save, but it squeezes through his body. We talked about Kreider and the living that he makes in the blue paint. There it is again. Tap in for an empty netter, power play goal, extends the lead.
The power play was presented by Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Bruins play that low, high, low game, and it leads to the power play opportunity when Zacha got hooked by Gustafsson.
9 power play goals for the Bruins in their last 9 games. Pastrnak whips it toward goal. McAvoy paddles it off the boards. Chris Kreider looking for second shorty, and he's got it. Since October of 2021, Kreider leads the league in shorthanded goals.
It's a great pass off a good bounce for the Rangers. McAvoy's just trying to go down the wall. It deflects. And Kreider just took a chance. I'm going to just keep going. He must have sensed that maybe that bounce will favor the Rangers and you'll get possession. So he flies the zone. And what a perfect pass, tape to tape, in flight.
Zach Jones into the middle, and Schneider backdoor. Boston has a penalty coming. The extra skater on for the Broadway Blues.
And beat him, probably.
Zach Jones touched away by Beecher, no possession. Panarin deep for VC along the goal line. Schneider to Panarin. Bonus! VC. The Bruins, with the goalie pulled for the opposition, have misery getting the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, well, the delayed penalty was going to be on Ian Mitchell for a high stick in his battle to defend in front of the net. And, I mean, this is a pretty impressive play right there to score the goal. First of all, Beeson just kind of chops down on a rolling puck, knowing he really doesn't have time to handle it. But the Rangers' ability to maintain possession, and look, when the Bruins had an opportunity, their puck retrieval was very good. See VC getting attended to. I think he was the one that got high stick by Ian Mitchell.
DeAndre Miller, the former Wisconsin Badger. Zibanejad to Miller. He scores. Only his second goal of the season. His first goal in 11 games. And it comes in the closing seconds of the second period.
Yeah, can't get beat up the ice. Another thing that Jim Montgomery talked about is goals late in periods or early. Those are all part of details as well. I mean, the Rangers basically make this a 4-on-3 rush. DeAndre Miller made the pass from deep in his own zone. He just kind of drifts up the ice. He gets into a one-timer position. And he drifts one high glove side. Late second period goal. You know, you give up that short-handed goal. That hurt. Now you give up a late second period goal. And that really hurts because now you're down by a pair. From the right defense to the offensive blue line. They can't get numbers there.
Pitlick scores from BC. First goal in 13 games for Tyler Pitlick, and it's his first of the season.
Yeah, it's just loose coverage, bad decisions, no layers. You know, you're thinking we got to get 2 goals, and you start drifting, and you start waiting for somebody to get you the puck. Now you're not in position to defend. I mean, think about it, Jack. You know, they gave up 5 to Tampa. They had a nice bounce-back game against Florida, then 5 more to Detroit. They've already given up 6 today. You know, that's not a top defensive team in the NHL.
Yep. Trocheck with speed and a backhand saved by Ullmark. Zach Jones, Braden Schneider, Panarin scores on a one-timer. The Rangers kick the extra point.
Well, the breakdowns continue in the defensive zone for the Boston Bruins. Panarin's left wide open on the dot. And it's just a basic little seam pass. Here come the Rangers again in transition. Easy entry into the zone. Penetrate deep. Now they play that low-high game. The D get involved. Everybody's looking at the puck, and nobody's picking up the open man. Or not enough of them. And Panarin wastes no time with the one-timer on the feed from Schneider.
Lafreniere on the boards, and the clock mercifully runs out. Save of the game brought to you by TD Bank.
Well, after the timeout, just to catch you up, but you know, the Bruins are down 2-0. Timeout. Coach gets the players' attention, and the Bruins score quickly twice to make it 2-2, and they got the momentum and the pressure, and Heinen gets an unbelievable chance from the slot. I mean, that makes it 3-2, and there's all kinds of doubt in the New York Rangers. Probably the biggest save of the afternoon for Jonathan Quick. Came at a time where his team needed it. He delivered. And then the Rangers had some fun the rest of the way.
The Rangers leapfrog the Bruins in the Eastern Conference and overall NHL standings. The Bruins head to Columbus. Join Sophia as she conducts the post-mortem for Andy Brickley and Andrew Raycroft. I'm Jack Edwards. The final, the Rangers 7, the Bruins 4.
Finished learning. Our army be scrapped. The minerals have up and down.
get that intro up and going here in a second. Okay.
Research! Hey! They're attacking our base! Mineral field depleted.
There we go. All right, shalom and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rock Talk Live. It is great to be with all of you here today. A new intro there. And it's so funny because I was planning on working on a new intro. Rock Talk Live is having one of the songs from one of my blues albums playing on there. Doesn't really quite fit the format. And it's interesting because when I was on my way home from work, I was listening to this old song that I had recorded with a buddy of mine by the name of Brian Nelms, and a jam that we ended up doing. I did the basic rhythm track. He did the lead track on it and all that stuff. So that may theme song for Rock Talk Live. Yeah, I used to do a jam of the month every single month where I would go and produce a rhythm track, and anybody who wanted to do a lead track over it, they had the opportunity to go and do that. And we used to do a live stream every month showing everybody that gave, you know, their submissions and all that stuff. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. However, you know, since that time, I've just been so incredibly busy with so many projects, not just, you know, the various podcasting. Just with everything that I got going on, I'm telling you, I am not the young man I used to be. So, you know, at some point, I'm going to have to learn how to slow down. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it's going to happen at some point. Who knows?
Your forces are under attack!
Down. Oh man, that was a nice transition there. It's a nice transition. We talked the other day about Kiss. They played their final
Upgrade complete.
of their farewell tour, and I said, you know,
Gonna listen to some Opie and Anthony clips. So that's a 24-hour Opie and Anthony stream. Again, check out my music, alvalanker.com. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Rhapsody, fucking Pandora Radio, all that stuff. SoundCloud. Or Google Alvalanker. You'll find all my links and stuff. And I'm on TikTok. Alright, I'm going to 1v1 my friend a couple times. This is my friend. He wants to 1v1, then play some 3v3.
All the other kids that took the test also did well, you know.
My daughter got laid for the first time. It was a prom last night, and her legs were akimbo in the back of the limo. She came home all stretched out with a little blood on her prom dress. Yeah, so I'm very happy she's entered the world of sex. It's great. What a tool.
He really is a boob. My daughter passed her essay, whatever that gender is.
I don't even know what it is. A guy, a girl, I'm wacky.
It's nothing but uninteresting tidbits followed by hands hitting each other. It stinks.
Drivel, I think they call it. Drivel.
I wish everybody else a little luck. Wow, that was genuine.
Everything's good-natured. We hope everyone's life is fine and dandy.
You gotta smile early in the morning, you know.
Of course.
Laugh in the world, laugh with you.
I like the applause break.
The applause break makes me physically ill. You know when you should get an applause break when you're like, so I was out with this chick and she wouldn't talk to me. I poured something in her drink. Next thing you know, she's passed out and I'm banging her. Oh, that let you get the applause break.
I went to dinner with my daughters last night, and the waitress spilled my coffee. So I dumped the hot coffee on her tits. It was amazing. She screamed, and then I punched her in the face.
Where is that? Damn it, I got too many freaking CDs here.
I love this guy.
Oh, it's just, what an ass. And just...
It's so funny when you put it that way, Jim, that it's like a goof, like somebody put together a goof of a talk show.
Well, this website is hilarious. So there's another section on the Tony Danza website where they just goof the show. He likes to say hearts, thoughts, and prayers.
This is his insincere...
pretty much every morning he likes to do the hearts, thoughts, and prayers.
These are shout-outs to people that have had tragedy in their life.
Right.
Ooh. Yes, and he wants those people to know that my hearts and prayers and thoughts are with all these people. And it's so insincere because he says the same thing no matter what happened to these people. They're dead, they're hurricane, they're this, they're that. Same line.
Well, Sex Bagel put a little montage together of all his hearts, thoughts, and prayers.
Yeah, this isn't a loop. These are different times that he says the same thing.
I thought I sort of. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on the cue.
My thoughts and prayers are with Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Tripping on the word, tripping all over that one.
When I heard like a moment of this before, I really thought that they had looped the same thing over. I didn't realize these were different clips. That's how awful he is. I thought it was the same clip.
You can't even tell.
Disingenuous idiot.
Here it is.
Look, here in the USA Today, the two big stories. Ivan, this crazy hurricane.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's spinning all around and around. I don't think it has any thought as to what it's doing.
It's wearing a goofy hat.
It's crazy. It's wacky. It was wearing clown makeup.
Right.
What a crazy hurricane.
Spinning around in its clown makeup, picking up boys, tying them up and strangling them in Chicago.
Crazy hurricane.
Look, here in the USA Today, the two big stories. Ivan, this crazy hurricane, my gosh. So our thoughts and our prayers and our hearts go out to everybody down in Pensacola and Alabama. I mean, Alabama and Louisiana and of course
Nebraska, the hurricane capital of the U.S., Nebraska, and Colorado, the Rocky Mountains. Here with a lot of hurricanes.
Any state that ends in A that has incest in it, just applaud for them. Retard.
Wow. What is it, Alabama?
Pensacola?
And our own capital city of Saskatchewan is having problems with the hurricane. It's a crazy, zany hurricane.
Our hearts and our prayers go out to you, Jamie, and your family. They were killed the other night, and so our thoughts and prayers go out to their families.
My heart, liver, and kidneys go out.
Over and over again.
Can we point out that the hearts and prayers should probably go out before the deaths you ask?
Yeah.
That doesn't help once they're in a box.
Now that you're dead, my heart's prayers and a casket, okay? Can we have our show sponsor a casket? The Danza casket? We'll have it put on the side while he's planted.
Colleagues, before I get started, just on a serious note, that hurricane, Ivan, it hit Pensacola pretty hard, so we're... we send out our thoughts and our prayers to the people on the Gulf Coast.
Pepsi-Cola, Coca-Cola, 7-Up, all of them are devastated from the, Pepsi-Cola? Where was it? You dolt.
I gotta go back now, hold on. We're going backwards a little bit.
And their colleagues. Before I get started, just on a serious note, that hurricane, Ivan, it hit Pensacola pretty hard, so we're... we send out our thoughts and our prayers to the people on the Gulf Coast, especially in Pensacola, because it was really devastating. And anyway, and also we want to send our thoughts and our prayers out to Rodney Dangerfield. He's in a coma, but he's supposed to be doing better, which I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, he's in a coma, and that's great, everybody.
Yeah, a hand for
That's
him.
great, coma. Applaud for a coma. Because I've been in a coma for years, and I'm doing a talk show, so apparently it's not all that bad.
I think it's all the blows to the head when you were a fighter doing the Golden Gloves.
Oh. But I think our hearts and our prayers, and one other thing, another hurricane for Florida. So our prayers and our thoughts go out to the Florida people. He was always an inspiration, and we send our thoughts and prayers to his family and all his fans, because he was really one of the good guys. I'm sorry about that.
These Florida people.
The last one was... I just caught that too, the Florida people.
The Florida people?
What a dolt.
Another hurricane. It's like these things just... Who keeps making them?
They're crazy.
They're crazy. They just keep coming back. with different names.
It is unbearably awful.
Let Hurricane Tony come in and sweep your mind away. Yeah. Huh? You pasta-headed idiot.
Hurricane Tony, it just blows Down syndrome all over the place, and you hear the sound of hand clapping as you get dumber and dumber.
Here it comes. Board up your windows.
And then there's a section on this website called The Real Tony Danza.
The Real Tony Danza. This is where little hints of his actual personality show through.
Yeah, pop out a little bit.
I want you to know something. I think we should make one of each, a man and a woman, because I think the women are due to win tonight. They're due.
I hope so.
Huh? Is the cameraman just going to keep talking, or should I,
I know. He's got a pick.
I'm losing the stage, folks.
A little uncomfortable laughter there. He was serious.
Yeah, everybody, I'm all good-natured and stuff. Hey, fucking asshole, shut up or I'll punch your face in, all right? My daughter got an A on her test. It's great. If she didn't, I'd have hit the teacher in the twat. I swear I'd have punched her right in the ovaries.
You know, another thing. I'm on a roll.
Okay.
I want to
keep it coming.
Come
keep
on.
it coming.
What else? You want to talk about something? Tell me. Where are you going tonight? What's the event?
Oh,
I don't care.
50 Halloween.
No, I'm kidding.
That's how he feels.
He really is
sassy.
You could tell what he's really like.
Let's see, what else? That's it? I'm done? You're telling me I have to move on?
I have that. Oh.
What? Go ahead, what?
No,
it's my show when it's live. Tough.
Oh, you know what he's probably like at home?
Awful.
Oh, man.
You spilled my coffee.
I'm feeling pretty good, I gotta tell you.
Oh. So, I don't know. It goes on and on.
Where's the closing song? I was listening to that one last night. You got that?
I never got that
far in the show. He sings a little tune.
Oh,
He sings a little tune at the end of the show.
Well, there's a whole category of Tony sings.
Ugh.
Upgrade complete.
You hear that?
I don't know, the cameraman's
Hey,
talking.
the cameraman's talking.
Hey, Elmo's back to sing Monster in the Mirror, and we have some of his
no,
friends.
he's singing with
Hi,
Elmo.
guys.
He really is Rosie O'Donnell.
Saw a monster in the mirror, we never woke up today.
Oh, my God.
A monster in the mirror, but Elmo would not run away. I will take a share of care and leave me in his bed. Now the monster looked at Elmo, and this is what he said.
He said, wubba, 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 woo, woo, woo. Wubba, 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 and a doodly-doo. Wubba, 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 you want
Wubba, wubba.
Do not wubba me, or I will wubba you.
Wubba, wubba, wubba. My wubba broke and I got a daughter.
She does well on the SAT.
Told the monster in the
So you got
mirror,
that going
no,
for
I
you.
am not scared. Then I smiled at him and thanked him for the song that he had shared. The monster thanked me too, he smiled right back, and then the monster in the mirror sang his song again. He said, wubba, 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 woo, woo, woo. Wubba, 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 and a doodly-doo. Wubba, 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 so I turn it off. Do not wubba me, or I will wubba you. Do not wubba me, or I will wubba you. We'll be right back, folks.
Wubba, wubba, wubba. I'll wub your face in the dog shit.
I would have more respect for that song if it was called There's a Monster in My Rain. That was horrendous.
There's a monster in my rain, and I'm sucking.
Oh, wubba, wubba, wubba.
Wubba, wubba, wubba.
Yeah.
There he is.
Here's another singing sample.
A
from
little
Tony.
ditty.
Okay, let me explain what it is. See, I hosted the Miss America pageant, but I'm bitter. I'm bitter because I didn't get to sing the song. So I was wondering if I could just...
You're going to sing the song for me?
I just want to...
Brother.
Because, you know, I don't mind hearing it again.
If I could just give you this, and if you'll take a walk down
I
our
would
red
love to
carpet,
do that.
and I'll do it.
Wonderful.
Okay. Please,
Yeah,
ready?
there he goes.
There she is. Miss America. There she is, your ideal. With hundreds of beauties, she'll take the town by storm. With her all-American
Showcasing his talent.
and form, and there she is, walking on air she is. There
Shut up.
You're almost hoping for the wrong song to be queued up to watch him do a little Irish dance and walk off.
I had acid reflux.
Yeah, we'll get into the Ashley Simpson thing in a little while. All right, well, you get the idea. It's a pretty good website.
Can I tell you what bothers me about that?
Yeah.
It's this forced manufactured charm. It's like, look at how cute I can be doing something I know I'm not too good at, but I'm a freewheeling spirit.
Look,
folks.
I'm trying real hard.
Just good-naturedly having fun, and it's unbearably old.
That's what America wants to watch on TV, though, bro.
That is true.
It's getting ratings, and it's getting great reviews. So,
the Tony Danza prayers go out to people watching my show.
The Tony Danza link is now on FoundryMusic.com and OpieandAnthony.com.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Little Tony Danza. For some reason, though, we're fascinated by the program.
I can't stop.
Oh, we can't turn it off.
After the show is over, we sit in the studio because our office is not done. So we sit in the studio here and have a little after-show hangout, you know. The meeting would not have classified as an extravaganza.
Just awful. All
right, well, kickboxing with Master Poe today. Gonna kick me in the head and do some mental improvement. Hey, you bitch!
Screaming and yelling.
I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, you'll follow her for 5 miles.
Yeah.
Try to knock that minivan over a curb and into the Passaic River.
Right. Wow. Wow. Ouch. Good callback. There it is.
Yeah, they all drowned.
Hey, our hearts, thoughts, and prayers, livers, and my big toe out to the families. Out to the families.
Oh, we got a correction coming in from...
That reminds me, though, my daughter got a gold medal in swimming. So I don't care about those dead people.
This kills me.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was Tony.
Doing his Barney Rubble laugh.
Tony's part of our show now. He reacts to what's going on in the studio.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me hear a little.
I'm feeling pretty good, I gotta tell you.
Hey, that's a spicy meatball.
Now, it's a beautiful day. I'm doing a Columbus Day parade. I'm excited. I'm Italian. You know what I mean? I got everything today.
You know what he is to Italians? Like Stepin Fetchit is to black people. Like Sambo. Like Lil Black Sambo is to black people. Like a big, fat Aunt Jemima with the thing on her head. That's what it is. Old sleep and eat. That's what he is. That's what he is to Italians. Hey, I'm the dumb Dago, huh? Everything's cool, huh? Ugh.
He should be forced to sing. Maybe he should dance on Abe Vigoda's feet. Makes me nauseous.
Mike and PA, what's
stereotypical Dago.
Mikey.
Ugh. I just want to say my daughter also got implants. Everybody, I just want to bring that up. They look great and feel great, I gotta say. There's a show on over the weekend, and we got to get it on we got to tape it so we can play some clips. I caught it at the halfway mark. It's retarded people putting on a production of The Wizard of Oz. All retarded cast.
What, do they all want a brain?
And I guess it goes. Dan, you saw some of this, right? The retarded people doing The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I only saw as much as you did.
Yeah, you saw about as much as me. Now, the beginning of it, I would gather...
Wait, really fast. What character wanted a brain in The Wizard of Oz?
The Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow. So,
yeah.
All right.
The Scarecrow was... Well, all I saw... We came in at in the middle, so I'm not sure how they picked the parts, and I was a little disappointed because apparently they didn't get the rights to the music for this documentary, so anytime they break in a song... You just see them singing, but they put some other music to it. It's ridiculous. I want to see them singing, you know. Everybody had a band.
Ding dong, my future's dead.
Upgrade complete.
The one part that had me howling, though, is the Tin Man.
Yeah.
The Tin Man is played by a retarded black guy with these huge Coke bottle glasses, and he's handicapped, so he's in a wheelchair. Now, in order to have him move around inconspicuously, he's being pushed by someone in a tree costume. So there's a tree pushing a retarded black Tin Man around, and he just holds an axe limply in his lap.
What station was this on? We gotta get
Oh,
this.
it was one of those Cinemax.
It re-airs the January 2nd. So
January 2nd, we will tape the
year.
whole thing, and the Dorothy and all of them. The lack of any emotion.
What was the dog's name? Was it Dodo?
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I want to go back to Kansas. What happened? Did a storm take you away? No, I'm just too fucking stupid to remember how to get back to Kansas.
It's right there by the sign that says, "Welcome to Kansas, you idiot."
The brick road is only yellow because stupid tinkled in his pants again. Follow the yellow brick shoe tops. I'm melting.
They had the Munchkins, little Munchkin retards, all the characters, all the costume, and they were all of them, so completely devoid of emotion. Like, their acting was, not that they should be Olivier, believe me, but their acting is just like, we have to go see the wizard. What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't have a brain. The wizard will get you a brain. Follow me. That's the whole thing from what I saw as far as their acting chops went. One was going, oh, maybe we could be able to go and get the wizard. I'll get you some cards.
I'm going to get the thing.
But the teacher talked about how much progress they had made, so we can only assume that the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, the teacher is like, I'm amazed at the progress they have made up to this point, and we're halfway through. They're already through dress rehearsals and stuff. And I want to see from the beginning how they chose, no, this one isn't functional enough to be in it. You got to be a fucking tree that pushes the wheelchair. You're the Tin Man.
What's a retarded tree look like? The roots are on top. The apples are by his feet.
Gotta see the whole thing.
Oh, I really want to see the retarded Wizard of Oz.
January 2nd, we'll have to take that one.
Hey, we have,
Pay no attention to that man underneath the Shemp wig.
Mineral field depleted.
Do they have the scene of the witch melting and stuff?
Yeah, it's the entire show. The entire show.
Where the kid is screaming, I'm melting, I'm melting.
Yeah.
Somebody throws him a book. I'm melting.
So's your DNA, you daffy bastard.
You a good witch or a bad witch? I'm a fucking retarded witch. What?
Guys,
which one is that?
It's amazing when you do a national talk show. We have one of the actors that actually was part of this production.
Wow.
Hi, who's this?
It's me again.
Gasping geyser exhausted.
And you were in this production of The Wizard of Oz?
No, I was not in the production of The Wizard of Oz.
No sense of direction. I'm the Wicked Witch of that way.
A fucking big Down syndrome head falls out of the sky and crushes the evil witch.
When she just talks over you and here's some tape of the production. Go ahead.
Yeah, so
just talk. That's what it sounded like.
Can you sing a song from The Wizard of Oz?
I would like to see that.
Shut your mouth. Can you sing something like maybe Ding Dong, My Liver's Dead?
Ding Dong, my husband's dead. Oh, my husband's dead.
A choo-choo train went through his head.
Ding Dong, the crossing didn't come down.
Be nice now.
They should have had the Progeria kids play the monkeys in this production of The Wizard of Oz.
Where's the show playing at?
Toot, toot, the train is coming.
Where's the show playing at?
Better watch out. My husband ain't running. Toot, toot.
Excuse.
Yes?
No, it wasn't my husband.
Yes, it was your husband. Lady
No,
Di's
wasn't. No,
husband, by
wasn't.
the way, people, got hit by a train.
That's right.
No.
Yeah. All right, Lady Di, hold on. We'll get to the bottom.
Yeah,
of what you're
hold
up to
on
in a
for
little while.
2 seconds.
Research.
Thanks for going with the bit, by the way,
Yeah,
you stupid
great,
twat.
Good job.
She really is radio lead. All right, so we'll get that.
Yeah.
Getting back to the Ringer, by the way, really fascinating observation. They had special people acting in this movie.
Oh, see, they had to have the real special people.
Yeah,
like
well,
Life Goes
like
On
I said,
with Corky.
Yeah, they were all Life Goes On type of actors, and yeah, like I said, the Special Olympics actually endorsed this movie. That's when you know, oh great, I'm in for a treat. And then, but this is the observation. Then they had regular actors playing special people, and you're like, you weren't really sure which ones. Some were very obvious. That's a special person. That's an actor. But then there were the ones that you weren't really sure.
Yeah.
It's got to be a hell of a audition for an actor in Hollywood. You know,
Play a retard.
You're going to be in this movie because we think you look like a retard.
Got to be the easiest role though to do. Got to be the easiest role.
Let's go to Mike.
You just
every time Eric Logan walked by the office, they're like, "You, the hair is perfect. Get in here." What? No, I'm just trying to make a deal with your company and XM. Jesus, leave me alone, right? Yeah, I just want you to put these into every new Down syndrome head that comes out. I want it to be XM friendly. They're handing him a tracksuit and a tracksuit and some Nikes. Jesus, I fucked that up. It was so good too in my mind. Mike on Long Island.
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for giving me a second try, by the way. I really appreciate that.
Hey,
fuck.
The Tin Man, instead of the oil funnel can hat, did he have a spray painted silver hockey helmet on?
It was really bad because they tried to put this silver paint on his black face, and it just didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
The black just came through.
It always
like a
does.
shine. And then at the end, God, I wish I could remember his. It was like the closing line. They were getting lines from all these people, and the Tin Man is sitting in the dressing room in the back in his little tin suit with his axe and his huge thick glasses, and he said something like, "Oh yeah, it was," and he's had those fucked up retard teeth that almost come straight out of their face, like they're not straight down like people's teeth; they grow out.
All open garage door teeth. I don't understand that.
Mineral field
I can still see a freaking dentist. Big tongue car driving out of the garage. Blah! Blah! Yeah.
Oh, it was horrible. And he said something about his name, and then he goes, I don't care what they call me, just don't call me late for dinner. And yeah, and then he puts his head kind of down and sideways and stares off with this blank stare, and the camera wouldn't go off of it.
Mineral field
and it
depleted.
slowly faded. You could hear the crickets chirping, like no one's laughing at that joke, and they wouldn't get off of his stupid face.
Speaking of jokes, getting back to the Ringer, we're talking about two things here. You know, hopefully you guys have figured that out. The Johnny Knoxville movie and this Wizard of Oz thing that some special people put on for Cinemax.
Geyser exhausted.
You know that joke that Club Soda Kenny tells about the Chinese guy and the toothache? Yeah, 2:30. Yeah. One of the special people in the movie The Ringer told that joke. I howled so fucking hard because that joke Sidecar Kenny tells all the time and is so proud of, and I'm like, oh my god, 2:30. Yeah, a special person in this movie was told the same joke. I laughed. That was the biggest laugh I had because I was thinking of Sidecar. And instead, it's not the wizard, it's the whizzer. It's just a guy that stands there and pisses himself. Pay no attention to that man ruining the family photograph. Brian in Virginia.
Hey, did Dorothy click her ruby red leg braces together to get back to Kansas?
All right, listen. Ruby red leg braces together.
Listen here.
No place like home where they don't want you.
There's there's
Nice.
I can't think of it. All right. And they click their heels together. I have Down syndrome. I have Down syndrome.
I have Down syndrome. There's no place like Bellevue. There's no place like Bellevue.
Also, getting back to the Ringer real fast. You know the kids at Whitney High? They were in the movie.
Yes.
They were in the
Oh,
movie.
were they?
They were in the
That
movie.
is adorable.
And did a little number for everybody.
Did they?
You know what that's all about, right? The kids at Whitney High.
It's school kids. They're all special children, and they sing songs.
Right.
They sang the insect song. You better watch out, or the insects will get you.
Yeah, we can play that for everybody today. They have a website and they have CDs.
Although my favorite more than that is the song from Dirty Dancing.
Oh,
That's not the kids from Whitley or Whitney.
Oh, you want to do that
High,
one?
But that song is too goddamn funny.
All right, we can end the break with that.
Yeah, this was two special people at Great Adventure. You ever see those places you can go in and have a record made?
Mm-hmm.
You sing to it like karaoke, and they make a video and a record. Well, one of the counselors that took these retarded kids on a field trip had the common sense to realize how hysterically funny this is and put it out on the internet.
I want to. Who was the big song Dorothy sang? Somewhere, where did my brain go?
We interrupt this program to bring you the ozone midget sighting of the day.
Who saw this coming? Ooh. George in Colorado. George.
Yes, gentlemen, I have a midget sighting for you.
Yes.
Saturday night, my wife and I went to midnight mass. As we were walking in, this van pulled up, and these four midgets got out of this van and started walking in the church in front of us. I was rolling on the ground laughing.
Why are midgets walking into church unless it's to curse God and walk out?
I don't know. I mean, they were all dressed in their Christmas finest, and I come walking up, and my wife tapped me on the shoulder and pointed to him, and she turned around and she said, "You're embarrassing me," because I was on the ground laughing. It was hilarious.
Jimmy's on fire today. Holy shit.
My chromosomes are all wrong. My chromosomes are all wrong.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Wow. Oh, that's really funny. Speaking of special people, hello, who's this?
It's me again.
Hey!
What's
up? What do you got for the show?
How's it going?
What do you got for the show?
You want to ask me a question?
Yeah, what do you got for the show today?
What do you got for the show?
What do I have for the show today?
What do you got for the show?
She asks.
I told you. I wished you happy holidays and everything.
Great. Call me at home.
You want me to call you at home?
Give her the number.
Give me the phone number.
Absolutely not.
No.
Do you realize we're doing a talk show? You don't call a talk show just to wish you a happy new year. We're trying to get real shit done here.
Okay. What would you like to get done?
I'd like to see you die.
No. That ain't going to happen. I'm going to live for a long time.
It's going to be a treat for everyone, too.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit back.
But anyway, I have a new
enjoy
location
this.
right now. I still work in Westfield,
Uh-huh.
but I live in Elizabeth.
That's
And
fascinating.
that's why you called the fucking radio show?
No. What else?
This is
what else
why
would you
the
like to
satellite
say?
radio show is so much better than our commercial radio show, because we finally woke up one day and got rid of all this dead weight.
No.
You have nothing. You're
Well,
calling.
what about Stalker Patty? Doesn't she come around?
She still has something to offer to the show. You have nothing. You're calling to
know,
say
we
Happy New Year.
We just can't come.
And you've been on hold for an hour. You have no money, and you got a prepaid phone card that you just wasted to say Happy New Year.
No, I did not. No, I'm calling from a regular phone.
If you had anything to offer, your husband wouldn't have gotten a New Jersey Transit tattoo on his face.
My husband wouldn't have got what? I'm not even married anymore.
No shit, Sherlock. You can't be married to a corpse.
No.
Oh.
No. That is not nice. Come on.
That's true. That's true.
No, it's not.
Upgrade complete.
Did you have some kind of flashback when you heard transit strike?
Oh, there you go again.
Meant a whole different thing to you, didn't that?
Bet you're not going to see Corpse Bride.
Oh.
No.
That's the name of the movie?
What?
Would you say your marriage was right on track, or was there a problem?
Excuse
Your
me?
forces are under
Was that
attack.
the question you wanted to ask me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. First of all, I was not married to my son's dad.
First of all, what did you get your son for Christmas?
I got my son a lot of things for Christmas.
Like
A lot of things. Name the best thing that he got.
From his mom.
Well, he got souvenir cars.
From you?
What?
Yes.
What are those?
And, you know, and
What are those?
The things you buy in the gas station, like in a Hess?
No.
Oh, a Hess truck?
No. Not a Hess truck.
What are those
No,
things?
he had plenty of those.
What did you get your son?
What did you
that
get
you
him?
barely
What-
see because you're an alcoholic.
And you're a horrible mother.
I'm an alcoholic.
Your son doesn't live with you. What did you get your son for Christmas?
I told you when I got my son. I got him souvenir cars and stuff like that.
Please send his address so we can give him a real Christmas.
What
Okay.
is a souvenir car?
What is a
You want
souvenir
his real
car?
address?
What's a souvenir car? I don't even know what that is. I know what Hot Wheels are.
Yeah, you got your ex a souvenir
cars,
train.
Old-fashioned cars.
Old-fashioned
How old's,
cars.
how old's your kid?
My kid is 15.
That's what he wants.
Okay,
Yeah, he didn't want a
what do you get a kid
PSP.
that has everything?
Or maybe his
PSP. What, he's
or-
got everything?
Or maybe his first iPod.
Why, he's rich?
Or his irresponsible, drunk mother can't afford this shit.
He doesn't have everything.
Wait, hold on one second.
You're
Hold on one
piss
second.
poor.
Hold on one second. Okay, first of all, I no longer live in Westfield.
You
That place
said
got
that.
too expensive for me.
Do you live with your son?
No, I do not.
Still
How about
not.
you stop calling our show and call your son?
How
Stop
long?
drinking.
I call my son all
Stop
the
drinking
time.
so maybe you can give him a real Christmas one day.
I call him all the time, and I gave him a real Christmas for so many years, and he still has real Christmases.
No, he doesn't. His mom got him fucking awful souvenir cars.
Oh, come on.
You know what the
don't know
best-
what else I got him
The
yet?
best present you could give him is to stand on the path tracks,
Exactly.
just like dear old Dad.
Wrong.
Mineral
Choo
fields are
choo.
attacking our base.
Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
What else did you get him? Hold on. The souvenir cars and what else?
The souvenir cars and whatever else I'm going to get him.
Well,
Going to get him. That's
Going to get him.
I hope you're fucking Jewish.
Look.
How
Hey,
much did you spend?
How much were the souvenir cars, Lady Di? How much were they?
How much were the souvenir
Yes,
cars?
ask me
They
the
were quite a
question
bit.
again and then give me. How much is quite a bit?
They were quite a bit.
How much?
much?
Couple $100.
You're lying.
I'm not.
You're
no, I'm
lying. You're lying through your tequila worm.
What did
Minerals
I tell
have
you?
up and
I
gone.
hope
The truth.
he lives with your dad. I hope he at least gave him some good gifts.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's good.
So you said you gave him a lot of stuff. You gave him a souvenir car, which probably cost you $30.
He lives with fake Dad,
Your
not real
forces
Dad.
are under
No,
attack.
no, he
Minerals
was-
No, Lady Di's father.
He lives with my father.
Oh, right.
He lives with his grandfather.
Yeah, with Grandpa.
And what else are you gonna get him when you're not spending money on booze?
Huh?
What else are you gonna get him when you're not spending money on booze?
Excuse me, I'm not spending any money on booze.
Yes, you are.
I cannot afford that right now.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
afford that. Believe me, I can't do it right
What kind of job do you have?
She's a waitress.
now. Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going there in a little
Mineral
bit.
field
Who are
depleted.
you, the guy in the commercial?
I'm not in the
I
guy.
bet
I'm
you
not
you
the guy in the
wrapped up a
commercial.
box of your
the
son's
guy to
favorite donuts for Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Here's 6 crullers and 6 Boston creams.
Oh.
I wish I could have gave you more this Christmas, but I'm so irresponsible.
But, you know, booze is expensive.
And I had to feed my fat face with alcohol.
No, I do not. I don't do that anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
Did you get help like we asked you to?
No.
Yes, I am getting help.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm still working.
See, you
And
made
it's
this
good
our,
right now.
and people are going, wow, you're being pretty brutal to this this woman. She made this our problem.
Lady Di? Lady
What?
Di?
What? Hello?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what you
No,
should have
no,
done in
no,
a box,
listen,
and your son could have opened it.
Listen,
What kind of help are you getting for your alcoholism?
Well, whatever help I can get right now. I go to meetings. I have to do what I have to do.
When's the last time you had a drink? And don't lie.
The last time I had a drink?
Yeah,
I
for
don't know,
real.
about a month ago.
If we got married on the phone,
Lie.
can you tell us differently.
Now I'm lying to you.
Lady lie.
No. Lady died. Not
Lady Di is doing a brand new dance now. Come on, lady, kiss a locomotive.
Stop already. Oh, my goodness. I gotta do what I gotta do.
What does that mean?
Stop with your vagaries.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
Do you really think that's an easy thing to do?
What?
Stand in front of a train? What's for your
What?
husband?
No. Forget about the front of a train. You know, don't mention that first of all.
All right. Enough, Ray. Sorry, she's got such comedic value.
No.
Right. You know, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
don't even talk about it.
How many boxes was he buried in?
Excuse me?
So what you said you got to do what you got to do. What do you have to do?
I have
Did they have to pick him up?
together. I know what I have to do.
You've been saying that for years and years, and your son is growing up. You have a responsibility. You made this our fucking problem, and you do nothing about it.
Well, how do you know I don't do anything about it?
We were talking to you.
You're working at Dunkin' Donuts.
Apparently her husband went to pieces before and after the train.
All right, enough with the train.
Right, enough with the train.
I agree.
know.
I agree.
That is a bad thing to talk about.
You're right, it really is.
Okay.
So do you feel like, I mean, are you getting yourself together? Are you picking up the pieces?
I'm trying to.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Good.
I mean,
I like to see people get their life on track.
What's that?
It's not an easy thing.
Well, are you working full time at Dunkin' Donuts, or do they have you like in training?
7 straight days a week.
You're done with your training?
I'm done with my training. I never even had to get trained over there.
Oh no.
Why didn't you have to get trained?
Because as soon as 2 days later, I knew the job right away.
Really?
Yeah.
Marion.
Yeah. Hi. How you guys doing? Oh my goodness.
Is Lady Di getting better?
Yeah. Well, didn't I tell you?
Lady Di, don't wait, Marion.
She's doing really good.
Marion, when's the last time she drank and Di, don't say anything?
I don't remember.
What do you think?
It's been a while.
How long?
Maybe over a month.
All right.
I say Christmas.
Over a month. No, not Christmas, Anthony. No, you didn't, Diane. You didn't have anything for Christmas because you were working and I was with you Christmas. Right.
All right. And did she get her son nice things for Christmas, or at least try?
Well, she didn't.
I understand people don't have money out there, but
she didn't see her son for Christmas.
No, because she was working and she had to go to work and she had to work.
What time did she have to work on Christmas?
She works until 6 or 7 o'clock.
What time? What were her actual hours on Christmas Day? 12 noon to 5 in
5 hours
in the afternoon. 5 hours, and you couldn't see your fucking son in 5 hours. You had to work.
Anthony,
I know a lot of people that had to work Christmas and they still enjoyed some part of the holiday.
Hey, she wanted to see him last week before Christmas.
Christmas Day, you worked 5 hours. All right, the other 19 hours.
She had no way of getting to where he is.
Really?
Yes. I did not.
How far away is it?
Take the train.
Take the train. There's no buses or no trains that go to where her dad lives.
No,
why didn't...
Dad's got to be the smartest person in this
And I couldn't pick her up because I was with my...
No one could.
on Christmas.
Some bulldozer, perhaps.
Excuse me.
Well, there's no more gas.
I was with my husband and my family. So how are you guys doing?
All right, listen. We're good. You don't call us to say how you doing. You call
Well,
us because you have something... We're not on a tiny little city anymore. Our city is America now. We don't have time for your
I wanted to call you guys on Friday, but Friday there was nobody there.
Well, Di, it sounds like you're just, full steam ahead.
I gotta go to work.
Picking up the pieces. That's great. Picking up the pieces of your broken life.
Like the little train that could. Yeah. You know, you saw that mountain.
Nuclear launch is detected.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just making an analogy to a child's story. Perhaps you read one to your son once in a while.
Why bring up the happiest day of your husband's life?
Excuse me.
Guy, do you say to yourself...
No. Listen.
When you're going to work, do you say, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can?
First of all, I was not married to my son's father.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and second of all, he was not my husband.
Right.
That would be the first of all.
It's a very sad situation.
What happened?
Very sad.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Getting inside. What happened?
Finally, let's get some closure on this.
Yeah.
What happened?
Hey, they're attacking
now you're giving us good radio. What happened?
Come on. What happened that fateful day?
That's right.
What happened that fateful day?
Yes.
What happened that glorious day?
My yourself?
Huh? What happened?
Upgrade
Guys,
complete.
bring up the past.
Hey, Marion, you keep out of
Marion,
this.
go fuck yourself. This is the new show.
Marion.
Opie.
You keep out of this. That's right.
Opie.
Lady Di, now share.
Lady
We
Di.
don't talk about our lives on the show.
Right, that's our
And
whole
our
job.
personal lives.
This is my son we're talking about. Talk about.
Your son doesn't have satellite radio.
Yeah.
You can't get this show on a piece of shit car that
I
you
don't
got
think
for Christmas.
that should be brought up, guys.
Why?
Because I don't. Here we go again with the teaching thing. You people don't want to be brought up the fact that you guys used to be married. And I'm sure Opie, you don't bring the fact that you dated Sandy for how many years? And you're not dating her no more. I don't think you guys should be, talking about past experiences here.
Hey, you stupid bitch. I talked about everything, so shut up. Now it's Lady Di's turn. Now, Lady Di, tell us what happened that day.
That's nobody's business.
Lady Di, what happened?
He's not even sure what happened.
Lady
Marion,
Di.
stop jumping in.
Lady Di, give us something for once. What happened?
Marion, you're a good story blocker.
Yeah, you got to dump Marion off the phone. She keeps interrupting.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Now, Lady Di, tell us what happened that day.
I told you what happened that day.
No, tell us what happened the day that happened with the train. He was depressed.
And that's what he did.
All right, now a little more detail. He was depressed
Why
about
wasn't there?
What was he depressed about?
I don't know, because I wasn't there.
And what day was this? What year?
2001.
2001. He's depressed. What train line was it?
I guess it was an Amtrak. I don't know.
What exactly did he do? We have a lot of new listeners that don't know you and they don't know the story. Obviously it's not pleasant, but what exactly did he do?
Well, what he did was he committed suicide, and he went in front of a train. Okay.
Now, was it
I don't think that's funny.
Was it standing there, or was it in a car?
I wasn't there. I don't
But
know.
you know, yes, you do know exactly how it happened. Was it in a car?
I don't think so.
Or was he just standing on the tracks? Did he put his head on the rail?
I was not there. I have no idea.
You know the details, though.
But I know I wasn't there.
You heard from people.
I heard I wasn't there.
But you heard from people. Of course you weren't there. Only he was there on the train. And the poor conductor.
Anthony, please.
I had to look at that look of satisfaction on his face, knowing that he didn't have to deal with you anymore.
Excuse me, he wasn't dealing with me already a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
A few years. We were broken up since 91.
Yeah,
No.
He was broken up the second that train hit him.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really don't know. I don't know what to tell you
What
about
do?
that.
Stand back to the train and wonder when it's going to hit you, or you just watch it coming?
Why do you
How
guys
do you do
gotta
it?
bring up this? Why do you guys can't turn around and ask her how she's
Because
doing
it's
otherwise?
fascinating.
No one wants to hear us ask her how you doing.
But why don't you ask her how
That's how we got to where we are today. Hey, everyone, just call in and we'll ask you how you
Because
doing.
our holiday stunk.
How was her holiday? She neglected her child and worked at Dunkin' Donuts. It was successful.
That's a good damn job that she's at because she gets along good with everybody that she works with.
Listen, stop sticking up for her.
They're all fatties that like donuts just like her.
That's wonderful. Homeless people get along with each other, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, and a lot of other people get along just like drug addicts and alcoholics, and you guys should know about alcoholics. Come on.
Listen, the ringer tongue.
You've done that, too.
I do understand alcoholics, and I think if she's trying to help herself, that's fine. Good.
And she's doing exactly. She's doing very good.
All right.
All right, could you go away now, please?
Me and my husband are helping her out. She's doing very good. Well, there you go.
If that's real, then that sounds great. All right, can we go now? You guys, I
have to go right now because instead of saying like Happy Holidays, what's been going on? We haven't seen you guys since October.
Okay, no, you're right. Let's do that. Hey, Happy Holidays. What's been going on? We haven't seen you.
Yeah, what is going on?
Hey, Jim, I hear you're big in California too. We doing David Letterman now or what? No, Jay Leno. Jay Leno. I don't know. I don't stay up that late on watch these shows. He was on Jay Leno.
See, here's the fascinating radio.
I mean, yeah, it is fascinating radio. This is just that, you don't bring up people's past lives. Come on.
Okay, we asked you how you're doing. Okay, we did what you said. How you doing? What's going on? Your turn.
Good. Everything is good here. Everything is good with Diane. Diane is doing really
All right,
good.
Marion. Now I'm going to get into your head because you seem to be the smarter one out of the two dummies. All right, listen.
Wait a minute. I'm smart, too.
No, you're not.
You're
Listen.
a dumb motherfucker.
Marion. Now, we just played it your way. We asked you how you doing and all that. Explain to me why that's interesting to hear on a radio.
Good luck, have
Because
fun,
you know what?
and
You don't bring up whatever happens.
Explain to me why that's interesting radio. I've been doing this a long time. Maybe I'll learn something from you.
Does anybody ever call you and ask you how Sandy's doing?
Oh boy! There's no oh boys. I've already discussed that. It's over and done with a long time ago. We went over that whole fucking thing.
That's the same thing with Diane. It's over, done with.
Answer my question. Why is that interesting radio?
Because, you know...
To just say how you doing and what have you been up to. What?
Anthony used to be married. I mean, come on. Nobody brings
Please discuss that, too.
Holy fuck, I have brought up the marriage thing. And we're not talking about us, fuckstick. We're talking about Di and something that happened in her life a while ago that is an interesting story.
Well, look, I had a lot of things happen to me in my life.
Stop being selfish and answer the question. You're not answering the question. What's interesting about hi, how are you? You said good. My holiday was good.
Why don't you turn around and ask Diane, besides her working at Dunkin' Donuts?
You didn't answer the question.
How's her alcohol?
Guys, you really got to... Guys, you got to leave the show alone. You gotta leave the show alone. You bring nothing. You bring nothing to the table.
Contribute nothing.
Okay? You gotta leave the show
Everything, and then all of a sudden turn around and make fun of it, and people are all over.
Shut up.
That fucking
fucking cunt.
Cow's tongue and a human head is really bugging me.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you.
You want to get the latest on Paul McCartney? And then we'll get out of here?
Yes. Let's hit some current events.
The latest. Hard. Nothing. No, I caught myself.
All right.
Here's what I almost did.
Okay.
I almost made a leg joke about his wife, which there's nothing better than his wife having one leg.
Right.
I almost said, she hits the brakes and gas with the same leg, but then I realized so does every human being who drives.
Properly.
That's the right way to do it.
Wow.
They do a leg joke in one of these papers.
Did they?
Yeah, they say that, I'm not making this up, Paul McCartney is going to lose an arm and a leg in the divorce. That's a headline.
That is making a joke.
How rude
it's making
is that?
light of her handicap.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. At what point does the spouse get the money? Is it at the divorce point?
It's forever.
No.
You just keep giving it.
But can he? What I think he should do is just start.
You get side pussy? Brian Regan is asking side pussy questions in case he gets caught. Brian Regan finally gets some star pussy.
Let Brian.
Yes, Brian.
I'm just curious. Can he start selling all his assets right now?
No.
Just sell all his publishing
As a
rights
matter
for
of fact,
$300 and go, hey, I've lived like a king since I was a kid, and now you get half of $300.
I think if you want to cut off your nose to spite your face, you would do that. But no, they look at what you did. They look at what you sold. Right if a woman files for divorce against you, let's just take some hypothetical situation and say a woman has filed divorce against you because you have a girlfriend. I'm pulling that out of thin air. Let's see that happen.
Oh, that's a popular thing.
Yeah, that happens.
Sure, there's plenty of scumbag guys.
Right, and some ones that are just disgusted. and you can't then sell everything and then tuck the money away somewhere because you have to have records of where everything was.
No, I'm not saying tuck the money away. I'm saying literally sell it for $300.
Yeah, but then what are you going to do? You need
and be broke.
Or how about this?
But isn't it better to be half broke than full broke?
I'm saying if he wanted to
really leave it without a leg to stand on.
My assets are worth $300.
Yeah, that's exactly
Makes
what.
a lot of sense what he's saying.
If he's saying it does, but that takes a big set of balls. You like it, of course, because it's screwing over. It's screwing over the broad, but you're also screwing over yourself.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He's lived like a king since he was a kid. Maybe he'll go, I don't mind living in a studio apartment. I've already lived the life. and I'm going to sell everything I have.
Do you need a dishwasher? Do you need someone to wash your dish, bloke? You know, I can't really see Paul going on Social Security. Why? Because I wasn't giving that cunt a cent. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna pull that one.
For 4 years, I've been fucking a sleeping pelican.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Good idea. If we do see Brian working at an IHOP, we know what happened.
Wait a minute. No one asked that question. Something's going on with Brian. Nobody asked that question. Brian's like, hey, man, you know, it's like we talk about murder. Go, hey, so if you, what do you think is easier to kill a bitch? You think it's easier to put her in a plastic bag or paper?
Yeah, you love when people just come out with that question. Do you think you could kill someone without anyone ever knowing? Like, what's your idea?
And he asked it completely. It was dancing. He wanted the information.
Yeah.
What would you do? What's going on, dude?
If you extorted millions from your company, like, I'm just saying, if you did, and some guy was going to find out, would you kill him or try to bring him in on it?
If you got another girl pregnant, but you were married, and this bitch was showing, if I took her on a roller coaster ride and threw her off, would I?
Is there a state where 12 is okay? I'm just asking.
Brian, what's going on with your marriage?
Man, that's all good.
Shit!
Everything is good.
Oh, shit!
I know it's not sounding like that with this line of questioning, but everything is good.
Brian, you was too. It went right to that question. Yeah, you know.
Can he murder her?
It was because it was Paul McCartney. We're talking about a divorce. It's not like if you pulled it out during a story about the stock market, right? That would be odd. But we're talking about Paul McCartney.
How many miles out did Scott Peterson actually go?
was he in international waters?
And where do you find out about the current?
Is drowning a bitch in a lake the same as drowning her in a river? If the bitch floats to Mexico, that means I didn't really kill her in America, right?
Just goes to show we've been doing too much radio today. See, just like we told you, you're going to start.
See, you just talk about anything.
You're just trying to fill up time. Here's the latest on Paul McCartney.
They met at a charity event. He sang love songs to her on the phone. They were too in love to even talk about prenuptial agreements, but Sir Paul McCartney and his wife Heather have now separated.
The orchestral version of Yesterday playing. Orchestral.
For the Beatles fans outside the famous Abbey Road studios today, there was sadness at the news, but also questions, because what he did here with the Beatles made him a very, very wealthy man. The question is, what happens to all of that cash if this separation becomes a divorce?
Goes to Yoko? Somehow? Hey, we can't let this slide because too many people calling now. Chris in Texas.
Hi, man.
Chris, go.
Hey, Jimmy, you asked. It's not a pelican, man. It's a flamingo.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that.
Learn about your birds.
I apologize, sir. I went for the joke, the one-legged joke, and it didn't work.
There's people out there with like a buzzard. Sets of encyclopedias listening to the jokes.
They just wait,
looking them up.
But no, Voss is right. I do look like a buzzard.
I know.
Jesus.
Why,
buzzard.
You took a T and you put a D and put a T there. You fucking taupe.
Buzzard.
Someone would call in about that. It's not a buzzard. It's a buzzard.
I don't like doing comedy. I love doing comedy.
Yeah, but it seems to me like when you do comedy, it's just a road somewhere else. You're looking for TV.
Road is the right word.
I'm saying it's a bad thing.
Be a good word.
More audio.
For divorce experts, this could be a landmark settlement, because amongst the richest names in the music industry, Sir Paul's name is at number 2. His total value estimated at £825 million. And on the basis of one recent settlement, that could mean a divorce payout of £200 million. But one leading divorce lawyer thinks the figure will actually be closer to £75 million.
I think Sir Paul has a very special position, and his lawyers will be arguing very, very strongly he should be treated differently from most other husbands, because here we have a man who incredibly has built up massive wealth because, frankly, he's a genius. And geniuses are treated, especially in the divorce courts. There have been cases about that. And that means that Lady McCartney will get a lot less.
Must be a dope thing.
Geniuses.
I'm a stupid idiot.
But even with the
Geniuses
discount
get
for
prenups.
geniuses, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But Sir Paul says their relationship has been impossible because of the constant intrusion from the press. And tonight, through his website, he rallied to his wife's support, saying the split was amicable, Heather didn't marry him for the money, and that she is a very generous person.
Of course. Here's what Heather should get. She should get maybe half the house and every right shoe in the closet.
You're all right, love.
Beat it, you fucking human pogo stick. Go fuck yourself. Get nothing.
How does a legless bitch have the nerve to leave? How does a legless bitch... A legless bitch better not fuck with me, and I'm a nobody. Paul McCartney has a woman with one leg that's calling shots.
This is the only reason they should have got divorced. Every time I said suck my dick, she'd say yes, sir, and do it until I told her to stop. I got bored.
What's wrong with this? I always thought like we was hunting the white whale. When I'm looking, when I'm fucking her, I wanted to...
Why does the fact that she don't have a leg, why does that factor into how much she should ask?
It's just
because it's the nerve, Brian.
Because we have to fill 6 hours a day.
Your wife has all her limbs, right?
Yes, she does.
Now, if she loses a limb, doesn't her negotiating powers... Don't you go, hey, bitch, I'm doing the Bogota, and then I'm going to sleep in Atlantic City for the whole week. I'm not coming home. You know what? I'm not coming home till next Friday. Why? Because you missing a limb.
If you can't properly sit Indian style, you should get nothing.
So like in the divorce proceedings, his attorney will go, how many limbs you got? 3? No further questions.
If you can call your bitch Ahab, old Ahab foot.
If you have to move your chair an inch away from the desk to put both feet up, you should get nothing.
If your woman can lift her right leg up and pretend it's a gun.
I don't think she did that. I don't think
like
she
when
did
you
that.
argue, she lifts it up and go, man, if this was a gun, motherfucker.
If she plays the air guitar without lifting her leg.
If you have to screw off a body part before you fuck her.
If all of her pantyhose are stapled.
If she can't play kickball with you.
If he could get a splinter in his calf from fucking a doggy style.
What is it? 1860? You think it's actually wood?
Like a pirate, you know?
Yeah.
Like just a peg.
With a peg leg and a patch over her arm and a fucking parrot on her shoulder. And he got pissed at what the parrot was singing.
We can help you.
John was the one with talent. John was the talented one.
Yellow Submarine's worth $1 million.
Shut the bird up, bird.
If she can only swim in a circle.
Go ahead, Eric.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey.
I believe the genius line of Anthony that she worked in the IHOP did not get the credit.
I didn't even know I said
Anthony didn't mean it as a joke.
I didn't mean it as a joke until it came out of my mouth, and Jimmy pointed out that that's a very funny joke.
IHOP, how perfect.
IHOP, she picked it up. IHOP.
IHOP.
Travis and Charlotte. Of course you do. Travis?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, man, I'd just like to say y'all are doing a great job since you've been on FM radio.
Thank you.
I got the XM, and it's great hearing y'all for a couple extra hours a day.
Oh, thanks, bro. You just got the XM?
No, I've had the XM since about Christmas.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Yeah,
And the Stanley Cup is coming to Carolina.
No, Buffalo's going to win the Stanley Cup this year.
Punching out.
All right. All right. Indy Mike.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi to Brian. By the way, Brian, this is my little bit that I do to help stretch out the show an extra 30 seconds or so in this bonus time, and it's to thank the guys for doing this bonus time. And that last caller said the extra 2 hours. Well, we're into 2.5 hours of XM stuff that the FM folks don't get, so we just love every minute of it.
That's true. 2.5 hours.
Time.
Exclusive satellite radio. All right.
And, we're really good guys.
And since he brought it up,
radio out.
Since he pointed it out, it is getting late.
Brian's a good guy because he really has none of that fucking machismo shit at all. And it's like he goes, well, what does that have to do if she loses a leg? What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, we've seen it in him. He's got some stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. That question, the way he asked it and the way he's looking distantly, something is going down. He's having a midlife pussy crisis.
That's your sick mind.
I bet you, Brian.
I got a wonderful wife.
Of course
you do. But if she loses a limb, Brian, are you gonna get
she's
some?
out. She's out. Dead.
You gonna get some college pussy?
No, I need 2 legs and a lady.
My woman, she had a terrible accident. She lost her eyebrow, the whole eyebrow meat. She's missing eyebrow meat. So you go, fuck you, you're hot.
Oh my God. Brian, are you a bastard?
Wait a minute, fellas. Don't make me look like an asshole. Oh, wait.
No, Paris thought we do that.
Wait a minute. Tell me this. If your girl, whatever, lost a limb, wouldn't it be difficult? You have to have that devil angel talk.
Can you even break up with her in the ambulance?
Can I be honest?
Back on? No.
Be honest.
For a second with you, can I be honest? Can you even get past the tragedy that would be for her and you to actually go far enough to think ahead how it affects your selfish ass?
The first 6 months of good karma that you're going to try to have by not leaving this
again, it's all there's this ulterior motive of good karma. It's not that you're actually concerned.
He's right. If a girl can catch AIDS through her leg, you should break up with her.
I know. If you're walking down the street with your girl and they call you tripod.
If she can win the 3-legged race without doing anything differently.
If your girl is walking through the woods and you say, hey, when no one's around, can they hear you walk?
If every time she needs us to pray... She tips over on her face.
If her name's Helena.
If her leg can play a record, bitch.
Oh, man. Wow. Like there's no love in your life.
Absolutely.
If your girl has to avoid golf courses because she may not be able to get out, leave that bitch.
She can't get out. Hole.
If she can't pedal a bicycle.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we're going home.
Oh, is that cruel? I love it.
We're going home.
Of course, you'd have to dump her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When you meet a woman, you should think, would I love her if she loses a leg?
That's the true test, right?
You decide that first. You don't want to be in a relationship and go, this is the kind of lady, if she loses a leg, she's going to be gone in 6 months.
Ryan, what is, because we all grown men, really grown, what physical thing can't you deal with? Like if it's like I can't like certain burns.
Facial, of course not.
Cooties.
But isn't there something that you go, oh my God, please don't let that. I think I could deal with my girl if she lost a limb.
Yeah.
But come on,
sure. One less thing to fight you off with.
I couldn't deal with mine if I had to start opening for her.
That's on the way. You might.
Oh please.
You might as well divvy up your motherfucking assets now. Last comic standing 2001 winner, you motherfucker. Last comic standing. That shit was on before TiVo.
Shut up. I love the 80s, 90s, and the 2000s, motherfucker.
That's a show she'll never be able to do. Last comic standing.
First cunt limping. Oh, Jesus. I'm mad because, man, you know, the dude is Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
And it's like even a fully limbed woman should be happy. She's giving them problems. Are you joking? Come on, man. Come on, Anthony.
If someone says...
Come on, mansion tax.
That's Beatle money. That's Beatle money.
She should get nothing. If someone says, hey, does she tip every time she stands up? She should get nothing.
If every time she walks, you get up and answer the door, you leave that bitch.
If he's making side money as a kickstand.
If she goes to Australia and car stops so she can cross the street, she should get not a dime.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Let's go to Nick in Cleveland. Nick?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
Hey, you got to get rid of her if you can't make the ass-kicking contest joke while she's in the room. Boys.
That's pretty funny.
All right, can we go home now? I want to go home.
You got to get rid of it. You say, hey, honey, you want to go roller skate?
Paul was just sick of walking in the shower and seeing a bottle of Nair and a Black & Decker sander.
Thank you, you fucking ass.
Your legs are a little rough. Did you polish? If she walks through a metal detector naked and still has to stop.
Never ends. It doesn't end.
If they say she drinks like a... Well, forget it.
If her...
No.
Wait a minute, wait.
We don't know anything else about this woman.
If her footprints look like a bouncing ball...
We know nothing about her personality.
If they need a dog with one nostril to track her...
If her leg looks like Robert Redford used it in a movie. It's a natural motherfucker.
I was thinking indecent proposal, a pool cue. I'll give you 1 million. Wait, 500,000.
If you're fucking her and call her Brian Piccolo.
If her nail clippers last 25% longer.
Oh, beautiful, 25. Excellent. Oh, if she says I gotta go buy Dr. Scholl.
Or Doc Martin. Or a pair of Nike.
Honey, where's my Ked? Sketcher.
Look at Brian. Come on, Brian.
Oh, they're funny, man.
Come on, one, Brian, one. Join it in. Take some dirty money, Brian. Take a little bit of the dirty money. Just one.
If her greatest nightmares are death and soccer.
Drink in Atlanta, drink.
Yeah, if you got to buy her half a garter set for Christmas, or you get ready to fuck her and you say, hey, baby, spread your leg, that's not good.
Wow. Matt in Glen Falls.
That wouldn't have been romantic if there were two legs.
No.
Hey, yeah, if you throw her a jump rope and she has to play single Dutch, then you got to get rid of her.
Single.
Paul in Chicago. Paul in Chicago.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Hey, good. All right.
Every time she tans, she has to change her stain.
Oh, her wood stain. Stain her leg. Every time she sees a carpenter, her pussy gets wet.
If one of her body parts has termites.
Again, Civil War leg.
Hey. One leg. There's so much more to do in one.
If there's an old black man on a porch carving your leg.
Oh, shit.
So bad.
If you have to get her flip-flop.
Speaking of flop.
If someone has to...
Yeah, why that one? We went through so many shoe jokes.
If she only has to pay half price for yoga class.
God, he's running out of there.
I think we might be, could be over.
Thank you, Rich.
The tank is sputtering. It's a little dry.
Yeah, man.
And before she fucks you, she says, "I twiddle this motherfucker." Twiddle. Isn't that called twiddling when you start whittling?
Whittle. He's out.
Damn.
Let's get out of here. Brian Regan and Caroline's all weekend long. We'll see you down there at some of those shows, and maybe he'll come back tomorrow. Who knows? Patrice O'Neill, thank you.
I'm at Caroline's
Thank you, sir.
Next weekend for...
Memorial Day weekend.
If people think she's a politician because she's always out stumping.
Oh, man. Hit the song. Marge, Long Island, what's up?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Please don't make fun of me.
Why would we with a name like Marge?
When you start out like that.
Okay.
How old are you, Marge?
I'm afraid to tell you.
Oh, don't be scared.
Wait. Let me just say one thing. My belief is that 70 is the new 50.
Hey, God bless.
70 years young, Madge. 70 years young.
Marge.
But I don't want a birthday party. What I want you guys to do is to help Little Shelter Animal Adoption Center. We need money desperately.
Little Shelter.
And...
Wait, what kind of pet do you have?
I have a little poodle.
Does he keep you company, does he?
Yeah, it's better than a man. At least he's by my side all the time, and I don't have to worry that he's straying.
A stray dog. That's funny.
Oh, you're a pit, Marge.
Now, wait a minute. Guys, please listen.
All right, we're listeing.
You know there's going to come a day that you're going to be dead in that bed and your poodle's going to be nibbling on your arm, right?
Yeah.
Before they find you.
I'm very attractive, so get off the 70 bit.
He's going to grab your wig and run around the house because he always hated it.
Opie, 70's the new 50.
And I told you not to make fun of me.
That's Opie. I asked him not to as well.
Going to be chewing at that leather skin. Waiting for your son to show up from Phoenix to claim the body.
Can I say something, guys?
Hold on, Marge. We're laughing at your impending death.
Thank you so much. Will you at least put something in the paper?
Hold on, Marge. Wait.
All right.
Hold on.
Oh, the dog's not going to have a choice, right?
No.
It's going to eat the food that was left out.
It'll get hungry. It will start eating your wig glue.
I should not have said anything about making fun of me. That was the wrong
licking in between the dentures, hoping for something.
Probably off to a bad start with the asking not to make fun of you. Yes.
You're right, but you're right though. 50 is the new 70. Godspeed.
70 is the new 50.
Oh, that's
that way.
As a matter of fact, I'm thinking of doing a TV show called Now and Then.
Right.
And I'm going to have, if maybe you want to help me sell it, but what I'm trying to do is to have people that had very illustrious careers and are now past 60 years old, do something like be in the news and go back and show people that you don't have to be 30. All right.
Is this the pitch meeting?
How about a great show called Cadaver Calls a Radio Program?
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Now, can I talk about Little Shelter?
Go ahead.
What kind of pets are we trying to save?
We have 360 cats in the cattery.
All right.
There's a cattery.
Wait, what the hell is a cattery?
You have a cattery?
Cattery, and don't make any remarks about that.
What is a cattery? How can we not make a remark about a cattery?
Okay.
Yeah.
360 that need homes.
Sounds like the things you have on your eyes.
Over 100 dogs.
Gotta remove my catteries.
That's not what I'm talking about.
But I want to talk about the cattery.
Yeah.
What names did you go through before you decided cattery was something that wasn't, horrible sounding?
Pussy Farm, Fall Flat.
Was it something that, you went through that, but everything sounded a little too much like cat jail?
Well, it sounded like.
And cattery sounds fun.
Say on the air.
Marge, your chances of a stroke are large.
Gosh. Why am I doing
from
this?
Philly.
I don't even get paid for it.
No, you're a volunteer at the Little Shelter.
Marge, add a girl.
I know where that is. It's on Warner Road.
Oh, God God bless you.
Stephen from Bayshore.
Near my old neighborhood.
Stephen from Bayshore, can you ask her to have her family call back with her autopsy results?
Would you like to adopt Little Shelter? Gentlemen.
The only reason I don't adopt animals is because whenever I get mad, I hit and kick them.
Oh, God. Hey, you want? I'm going to tell you a little story about a little dog named Chester. Chester was a little dog, and one day there was this radio personality I'll call Greg. And Greg wanted to watch the basketball game.
Well, the Knicks were in the finals.
And he wanted to eat at the same time. He had a beautiful, what was it called? Prime rib, all laid out on a tray. And he went upstairs to get himself a beverage. And he had a big baked potato. He went upstairs to get himself a beverage. You listening, Marge?
I'm listening.
Yeah. And then Chester's owner,
a true animal lover, heard some noise coming from downstairs and said, "Chester, what are you up to?" And in a panic, Greg, this guy named Greg, ran downstairs in his horror, to see Chester eating the prime rib and potato on the floor. He had knocked it over and put it on the floor. Let's ask Marge. Marge, in that situation...
Right. What should you do?
What would you have done?
Call the vet. Because he could have gotten a terrible stomach ache. If he had the bone in his mouth, that would have added to his discomfort. So, although I know that they meant it to be...
That's why she's not with a man.
Well, you know what? He actually...
Food on
Marge...
top of the refrigerator.
He did call a vet. It was a doctor, Martin.
Yes, Doc Martin, as he's known as, made a house call and did a little, a little exploratory on the dog's liver.
Okay.
And turned up...
Julia Childs always says.
What? Nothing anymore.
Save the liver.
What'd she say?
Hey, that's my
God's sake. Julia Child, the world-famous chef.
Right, what'd she say?
She always used to say, every time she did a show about chicken, and don't forget to save the liver.
Yeah, but why would she say that if it's about chicken?
Because the chicken liver.
Oh, die.
Who cares? Anyway,
someone's saying,
yes.
Oh, he got a stomach ache, all right.
Yes, he did.
Inbred pest.
Can I have 2 seconds?
Go ahead, Marge. Talk.
Right.
Sure.
So anyway, well, the first thing is that Little Shelter is having we're selling tickets for a Harley raffle.
Nice. Look at you.
Right.
And when they kept on saying, when we were talking about this, they said Harley, and then they said bike. I didn't know what they were talking about, but now I know.
How do you not know what a Harley or a bike is, Marge? You're very naive.
Bike. I thought they were talking about a two-wheeler.
Oh, yeah, and you're used to things with, like, a sidecar.
You know what?
Two wheels, one giant wheel in the front and that little one in the back.
But now I know. So here's the deal, guys. If you want
to buy your first bike at the Wright Brothers bicycle shop.
That's right. Did a shirtless Negro wheel it over to you without making eye contact?
As well he shouldn't have. He could have been shot for that.
I'm getting sad.
No, Marge. This is a happy, fun show.
Just think about a fire at that animal shelter. How they'd all be so trapped.
So, you want to buy...
Yelping for your help.
In the cattery.
Yeah.
In the cattery.
Hey, Marge.
Yes.
When it's time to break a hip, make sure your dog's on the way so you don't fall on top of him.
Yeah. Why should he suffer?
Okay.
Do you have a dog... Marge, do you have a doggery?
No, we have a...
What is the dog place called?
Kennels, real-life rooms. Why don't you guys come out and visit?
I love that. Did you ever run over your dog's foot with your little rascal?
You know, I have to tell you, can I say Stern's name on here?
No. No, that wouldn't be bad.
No.
No, come on.
No. You want to say Stern's name?
Howard Stern supports North Shore Animal League. How about...
Does he?
No, he doesn't. He has a broad that likes pets.
His broad does.
And now he has to support pets.
His broad does.
His broad has a dog that they dress up in little sweaters.
You
so
think
now
he
Howard's
likes
an animal
that?
lover.
Do you think as a man he enjoys that?
It's just one of the things he has to do to get some poo-ha.
Well, tell me
Yes,
when
Marge.
I can go.
What? No, you can't go yet.
All right. Just tell me, do you want to be the people, the life-saving celebrity couple? You should pardon the expression.
I'm pardoning it.
Sorry.
I pardon you.
That
Like the shooter as she runs from the compound.
will
Yes.
help Little Shelter with the Harley raffle and help find animals' homes. Would you like? Can I adopt you, both of you, to be the celebrity spokesperson for hundreds of animals that need homes? Come on, Howard does it for North Shore Animal League.
No, he doesn't. He's got a broad.
I want to give generously to the cattery.
Good.
Yeah, we want to bomb the cattery.
No, you're not bombing.
Actually, we got a animal lover on the phone that wants to talk to Marge from Long Island.
Maybe this guy can help out. It's
Steve from Yellowstone.
Steve from Yellowstone.
You're on with Marge.
Hello, is this Marge?
Yes.
I really love what it is that you're doing for animals. I think it's very important because so many people don't seem to realize that there's a lot of animals out there that are in trouble, and people like to make light of the whole thing, but it really is an important issue.
Bless your heart, Steve.
What's that?
Bless your heart. Would you help me sell some raffles?
The left side of Marge's body should shut down.
Oh, good God Almighty.
I want to throw AIDS.
I should have called Howard.
I once raped a small sick dog.
All right. Maybe I'll call Don.
Shut this talking corpse up.
Steve.
Oh, my God.
I hope a sick dog eats teeth edge Marge.
Steve, bag it.
Ramon, tell this cat lady to hang herself.
Very nice.
Ramon, I hope you are
help me, Opie.
Help me. Home invasion.
Help me.
Ramon, shut this irrelevant old bag of meat up.
Very nice.
I just think that a lot of people don't seem to appreciate that there are animals in trouble.
I'm glad we didn't do
this.
Quiet. I'm glad we didn't do
Does
this
not
on
know that
Mother's
we're laughing at her.
All right. God'll get you.
Oh. Marge?
Yes?
That was obviously a bad call.
That was a prank.
That got through our screeners.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
So, gentlemen, are you with me or against me?
Again me?
What are we, Civil War?
Again me?
Yeah.
I'm again you.
What the hell's again?
Against.
Oh.
Auntie.
People, give generously to the Little Shelter.
No, buy raffles.
Buy raffles.
Call Little Shelter.
Call Little Shelter.
631.
Nah, don't give out any phone numbers.
Go on our website.
All right.
Is there any porn on that website?
Yeah, because we can't give out any pornography.
You know, there's a cattery. There's bound to be porn.
Hold on. We do have a real animal lover on the phone. His name is Travis from Riskless Omaha.
All right.
Travis.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, Travis. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was my show.
Hi, Marge?
Yes.
I think that a lot of people are going to make fun of you, but I think that what you're doing, I don't want to say anything offensive, it's God's work, and it's really important because there's so many sick animals that aren't being taken care of.
That's nice.
See, Marge, we have a heart.
Yeah, and our listeners can be intelligent and...
Oh.
Torturing small animals is hilarious! Ramon, give me a Viagra so I can walk into the cattery!
All right, listen.
Ramon!
I'm calling Don
already!
That's it.
Yeah, Marge.
Yes.
Hi, it's Don Imus. Imus in the morning program.
You know, Don, do you remember that many years ago when you were with WNBC?
Yeah, back in the days of WNBC. Yeah.
You did a radio broadcast.
I did.
Yeah, you brought in so many adopters. You were wonderful many years ago.
Yeah.
And I wish you'd come to Little Shelter now and do the same thing.
Doesn't it look like I got an old calico on my head?
Oh.
Yeah. Like a calico cat on my head. Yeah. Doesn't my neck look like a scratching post?
No, you really do love
NBC.
love cats.
Yeah.
Charles, on the other
hand. No, I didn't say I like cats.
I know.
I said something else similar.
I know.
But, I like them young, too.
I know.
NBC.
How's Deirdre?
Just fine. Yeah, dandy.
And what else is doing with your show?
Marge.
I know Opie and Anthony are leading you, making you look terrible.
Why don't you, drop dead? Yeah.
You're not the first person that's told me that.
Yeah. You know, I like to say, 100 is the new 90. Because, I'm old. Yeah. Hey, Marge, you wearing a cowboy hat? Because I am.
I happen to think that you're a very attractive man.
I happen to think I don't care about you.
I like older men, as you can understand.
Are you with me or against me? You jerk. You're a jerk.
Thank
Stupid.
you so much.
Shut up, McCord.
All right, Marge, we gotta go.
All right. So are you going to help, yes or no? Come on.
Get a bigger shelter.
Come on.
Little shelter.
Called
Yeah,
little.
Sure, it should be called big shelter.
I used to drive past it all the
What?
time.
If you help the animals, God is going to be so good to you.
All right, hold on the line. We'll get some info.
All right.
Yeah, you hold on.
Thank you, dolls.
All right, hold on. There goes Marge from Long Island.
Boy, Ramon. Ramon sure got a load of her.
Hey, Marge.
My mistake.
Okay, well, first of all, guys.
Remember Marge, guys, from last week?
Marge from the little shelter out in Northport.
No, Huntington.
In
Huntington.
Whenever it's right on the border in Northport.
How are you, Marge?
Okay.
Warner Road.
First of all.
Yes, Marge.
I have gotten such feedback from everybody.
That's fantastic, Marge.
Gee, come on. Give me 1 second of uninterrupted airtime.
You got it. One.
Do you realize our airtime is worth $5,000 a minute at this point?
That's
you
it.
Want to know something? If Little Shelter could afford it, we would buy it. But
I understand, Marge.
everybody has said how mean you were to me.
Yeah.
By wishing me dead.
We
Who wished you dead?
We didn't wish you were dead. We just said that how funny is it that you're supporting like dogs and cats and stuff, and one day you're going to be dead in your body, and your little doggy is going to be hungry, and
probably nibble on you.
Gnawing at one of your limbs because he doesn't have a choice.
Well, that's not the way I heard it, but you know what? I can...
Why, that's better?
What's the matter, Marge?
It's just the little dogs, the little cats need your help so much. The Harley raffle is so important. You know what I've been doing, guys?
What have you been doing, Marge?
I'm not telling you my real age, but you know my motto that's
62. You're 62 years old.
Okay. Here's the deal.
I have no idea.
I've been actually taking the Harley raffles into bars and trying to get guys to buy it. I've been stopping guys on the street that are on motorcycles and trying to get them to hand out the raffles to somebody else. Now, I'm a woman that has a very, very fine reputation.
Yeah, of course.
And
yes,
if any
indeed.
of my neighbors have seen this, I'm sunk. There goes the reputation out.
Have seen what?
I'll be like you guys. Then.
Marge has seen what?
In the bars.
Yeah.
You know, going in and out of bars.
Oh, you're going in and out of bars and stuff. And if your neighbors see that, they'll think ill of you because you're not that kind of girl.
Woman.
Are you banging the
nice.
bikers?
Right.
You're going into biker bars?
I almost had an accident the other day. I was stopping bikers as they were riding on the streets.
Oh, boy, that doesn't work.
I mean, it doesn't work.
Here's what you got to do. Marge, let me give you a suggestion. Okay. Only try to sell to guys with either the name Pagans on the back or Hell's Angels.
Okay.
Because they're very charitable, and they'll help you out.
Oh, so I've heard. But you know, at my age, my sight isn't that good.
Right.
So all I see is a bike, and I figure stop, even if you have to stop traffic, and get the message across.
That's a good, safe thing to do.
Other thing. Who am I speaking to, Opie or Anthony?
Do you like who you're talking to right now?
Oh, yeah.
Then that would be Opie.
Okay.
Anthony.
Now, here's what I would like you to do.
All right.
Oh, boy.
By the way, the phone's just exploding.
Wait,
a lot of animal lovers out there that want to talk to Marge.
A lot of people that heard you last time, they want to get on the phone with you and support your cause.
Okay.
This time, and I'm sure we'll talk to some people, perhaps new people in new markets, perhaps familiar people that we've heard from before, but Marge, people want to talk to you. You're a good personality.
Oh, thank you, darling. And you guys are very good looking. I didn't even realize. My
thank you.
God.
Your eyesight is bad, isn't it,
One
Marge?
blonde,
It's
one
great.
brunette. All we need is a redhead, and then we have a whole menage a trois. Now, wait a minute.
Hey, that's my bit. I'm stealing it.
Here's the question before you
What?
cut me off.
What?
Oh, we wouldn't cut you off.
No,
right.
no, because honestly, the phones have exploded with animal lovers defending Marge because they thought we were too harsh on you last week.
Well, you were, guys.
I know, Marge. What could I tell you?
Treat me as you would your mother.
Ah, I killed her with a shovel.
Well, listen, I can't.
But that's okay. We got the phones are lit up, Marge. Please, you got it. You're really hitting a nerve with people, and we want them to be able to talk to you. So, you want to take some calls?
Yeah, why don't we say hi to Poe?
Poe in Literal Town.
Literal Town, Idaho.
Okay.
Hey, Poe, you're on with Marge.
Gentlemen, I object to the treatment of Marge. Last time, I felt it was a bit harsh. She's doing a good thing. Marge, are the animals free?
No, there's a charge for them, Paul. But you know what? It really costs a lot of money to take care of these animals.
Bring me a stroke victim! Ramon! Marge has the bladder control of a diabetic Shih Tzu. Ramon! Bring me some adult diapers and dead friends.
Paul?
It's Poe.
It's Poe.
Yeah, Poe, and I don't know how he got through.
Obviously, that was a prank call, Marge.
Yeah.
We don't support that when you're trying to do a good thing out there on Long Island.
Not at all.
For the little doggies and the little cats.
I'll talk to anybody about animals, but will you still give me 30 seconds to ask you to be in an ad?
Try, and these people just don't understand. We're trying.
You know, just think about this.
All right, let me think.
You were both
All right, hold on, we're thinking. What?
You were both little boys.
Little boys.
And you know.
By the way, someone made a joke. No, I wasn't the child that Harry Truman was kissing.
Wait a minute. You remember picture
Bastards.
This. Picture
yes.
You know, little boys and their dogs.
Ah, yes.
Just keep this picture.
It's classic Americana, Marge.
And when you think about it, so when the two of you were not in reform school.
Reform school? What are we, the Little Rascals?
Yeah, then you know what it means to have a dog or a cat at your side.
You know, when I was at Boys Town, they locked me up in Boys Town. I couldn't have a dog or a cat, although a dog used to come to the back window, and we'd give him graham crackers.
Now, do you remember who was the priest?
No, because this was at 1925.
Come on, guys. Trivia.
What? All right, let's get some Marge.
Trivia from Marge.
Trivia from Marge.
All right, Marge.
Spencer Tracy.
Spencer Tracy was in Boys Town. He played the priest.
I think so.
Of course he did.
Let's move along, guys.
Your trivia stinks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. More callers just loving you. Loving you, Marge.
Hey, let's have a legit call.
Yes, please. Serious calls only for Marge. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, let's say hi to Darren in Kings Park. Darren.
Hey, what's up, guys? Love the show.
Thank you, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
How you doing, Marge? Do me a favor, Marge. Drive your head into a window because you're killing me right now. I want to drive my car off a cliff right now.
Well, what a nice way to start the day.
That can't be.
That is so sweet. Thank you so much. I'll
that's not nice.
I don't know you. Who is this? Don't come here. I'm hanging up the phone. Prank caller.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
prank caller.
It wasn't even a prank call. That was someone that just doesn't like you on the show there, Marge. Let's say hi to somebody in Buffalo. Buffalo, what's up?
Yeah, I was just calling to say somebody should hit this lady in the liver with a rollerblade.
Yeah, the rollerblade. That would be an original.
You're not
idea.
You're not an animal lover there, Buffalo?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Marge.
I'm sorry, Marge. We just don't have animal lovers calling the program at this time.
Marge, how long do you give the little pups before you gas them over there?
No, I refuse to comment about those.
So you do euthanize some of the dogs.
And is it true that a guy just comes to the back door and just piles them up into a pickup truck?
Are they as cute in the little plastic biohazard bag as they are when they're licking your hand?
You know what?
Does it make good fertilizer?
Do you know what?
Yes, Marge.
God spells backwards?
God spelled backwards.
Oh, wait, I could do this. Hold on.
Hold on. Let me get a pen.
Get me a pen.
God spelled,
Adig.
There you go. There you go. I knew you could do it.
I'm smart.
Let's say hi to, Steve.
Hello.
From Steve, where are you calling from?
I'm in Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, wow, very good. No, one of our national parks, Marge. You know, Yellowstone is full of animals. It's a national refuge.
Yes.
It's a wonderful place. So, Steve, I would bet Steve is very sympathetic to the cause of animals.
I sure hope so.
And he sounds very feminine, so I'm sure he has a lot of pets.
Very sensitive, probably like a lot of cats.
Right.
Put him on.
Steve, you're on.
All right, you asked for it. I'm
sorry, that was terrible. Hi, Marge. I really support what you're doing because I think that, like, living out here where I live, a lot of the animals are, like, mistreated, and I think that a lot of people just come to the park because they want to come and see the animals, but a lot of times they think they're mistreated by people. But I like the fact that you're sticking up for them.
Well, thank you so much. You're on our side. I appreciate it.
Marge spelled backwards is irrelevant old bag of meat. Ramon! Marge eats more cat food than her animals. Ramon!
Gentlemen.
Used to be committed with work boots.
Gentlemen.
Marge should pick up a little doggy and apply some pink lipstick.
Gentlemen, bring this court to order.
My God, order in the court. Marge, once again, I have to profusely apologize.
Tell me, with your zillions of listening air audiences,
yes.
you can't find one person that can speak kindly and nicely about little animals.
Marge, I am profusely apologizing. I don't understand why our audience feels the need to do this when it is such a good cause.
Yeah.
The little shelter, they really do.
What's the cause?
I don't know. They take these. Do you take strays in?
Well, we do everything. I'm not here to tell what we do.
Do you guys have fun at the shelter and have timers on all the cages, counting down to their death?
We are a no.
Do you save a cuter one a little longer than you do the ugly dogs?
Opie.
Do you mock the ones that just don't look quite right, knowing they're going to die because everyone wants the cute pets first?
Opie.
Do you play the Green Mile every so often?
Opie. Anthony.
Opie.
Anthony.
Yes, Marge, I'm here.
Do you guys come to work as the Grim Reaper around Halloween?
All right, listen, I'm going to try one more time.
Okay.
Ready? Are you ready?
Marge, I am ready.
And then you can cut me off.
I want to hear your message, Marge.
I would like the two of you to appear in an ad, a public service announcement that we can use for newspapers and magazines so that people know that you guys support the work of Little Shelter.
So we would then be in print ads and such?
You know who did it for us?
Howie's girlfriend.
Sir Elton John.
Sir Elton John?
Yes.
Did you put to sleep that thing on his head?
Yeah.
Did you euthanize his wig?
A lot of other, I hate to name drop.
Dave, please, name drop. I want to hear.
If Sir Elton John did it, the ad is running. We would love you to do it. What do you say?
I say no.
Complete.
How much money you got for me to appear in this ad?
We don't have any.
Does that mean you have to be...
And I don't want a free doggy or a free kitten for doing this.
What you'll get.
Let's talk cash, Marge. Cash talks.
Cold, hard cash.
Cold, hard cash. How much money are you willing to give me to appear in a charity ad?
There is no money involved. It's all from the kindness of your heart.
Marge, do they look up at you with those little eyes before you shut the door of the chamber?
Oh, God help me. What I do for...
Know what I would do for Little Shelter? I would be your executioner. So no one else has to do it.
Hey, okay, how about this, Marge? Me and Opie come in, and instead of the print ad supporting it, we euthanize the animals for a day.
You know how they have celebrity bartenders? We'll be your celebrity executioners.
We'll kill the puppies and kittens.
Would you do that?
Yeah, we'll come in, and for a day, we'll kill all the puppies and kittens that you need killed that day.
So everyone that works there could get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, the executioner could take the day off.
You know what?
Yes?
please tell me something nice before we
I think that's a very nice offer. How much does the dog killer make?
We don't have dog killers. We are a no-kill shelter.
Yeah, that's the official word, right?
No-kill.
You go out back at a little shelter, maybe there's a few lumps of dirt that weren't there the night before.
How many times do you have to lie when someone comes in and goes, hey, what happened to Fluffy? Fluffy was adopted Tuesday. Fluffy's dead in the back of a pickup truck out back.
The country.
Let's say hi to...
Guys.
All right.
Yes.
2 seconds.
Look, we're really pissing off a lot of people. We got Sam from Mulatto Town down there in Mississippi.
Sam's very supportive, Marge. Hold on. Let's talk to Sam from Mulatto Town.
Sam, this isn't a prank call, right?
No, this is not a prank call.
All right. Marge, you're talking to Sam from Mulatto Town.
Now, we've talked to Sam before, so I know this is him.
Why are you guys doing this to her? She's volunteering her time.
I agree.
God bless you, Sam.
There's no reason. I volunteer at the local animal shelter down here. We have some black and white kittens, some from 2 different parents, and nobody likes them because their feet are splayed out, and I always take care of them.
That's
You're
very
a good man,
sweet.
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, years ago there was a song said, Sam, you made the pants too long. Did you ever hear that, Sam? I can't.
Wee pad for a hat. Ramon, bring me an acting lesson. Ramon, Marge should be smothered by a male nurse. Ramon.
Anthony. Opie.
Make a funny sound when you snap their little legs backwards. Ramon, Marge should grab her chest and fall face first into a litter box. This sweet little old lady.
She hung up. All right, she couldn't take any more from Sam from Mulatto Town
down there in Mississippi.
We had Steve from Yellowstone, who I love.
We're really late. So
wow, poor Marge. She just doesn't get it.
No.
Complete.
I gotta break in because one of our favorite people is calling in.
Who?
Marge.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up, Marge?
It's Marge from the Little Shelter out on Long Island.
Right.
Hello, gentlemen. First of all, I just wanted to tell you that the Harley raffle was a huge success.
What Harley raffle?
I'm here to tell you...
No, it's also a success that you're still alive with all this heat.
Wait a minute. That's why I'm...
You're the first to go. What's going on?
First to go with the elderly.
That's right.
In this blazing
How the
heat.
hell are you surviving this heat there, Marge?
Hold your fire.
Ceasefire.
Whoa.
Check your fire. Check your fire.
Zips in the wire. Zips in the wire.
All right, do you want to see little animals suffer in this heat?
Save your show, Marge.
All right, I have some tips.
You got tips. You got tips how to keep your pets cool?
That is correct, sir.
Oh, please stop. Go ahead.
Oh, good.
Drown them in a
pool. I'm hoping that all of your...
Wait, Marge?
Yeah?
I have little, newborn kittens, actually, and I kept them cool by throwing them in the tub.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Marge?
Listen to me.
Okay.
I know it made it fun because the kittens survived for a while, but Jimmy made sure there was margarine all around the sides of the tub just in case one got lucky.
A little slippery.
Right. A little slippery slope.
Yeah. Little
you
kitten
ready?
eyes locking
I put my terrier in the freezer
This is
before I
the
came
most
over.
That'll keep them cool.
This is the most important thing.
Marge, before you get started, because we want you to give these tips, believe me, because it is very important. It is important to keep your animals alive in this heat, but I just want to let you know that I know a little bit about this. When you're driving with your dog and you have to go inside a building, make sure roll those windows up tight and lock the doors. And then go shopping for a while so no one steals your car.
Because they pant.
They pant, and they pant.
He's going to punish you and Mel Gibson.
You don't
and
know
it's
God.
actually cooler. Well, if your dog is a Jew, then he'd...
This is so ridiculous.
Marge.
Every minute that I'm on the phone has to be somebody's
Marge, turn down your radio.
That is.
Hey, Marge, you grew up in the 60s, right?
I'm not saying.
Is putting to sleep dogs a gas?
Oh, God. Oh, that's so lame. Are you ready?
Marge is calling me a hack.
Marge, there are too many animals out there anyway, so the heat wave, the heat wave like thins the herd.
Right.
First tip that I have, pet lovers, pet owners, listen, try to listen to this advice. It'll
right,
save
a little
your life,
advice.
pet. You know.
Put the goldfish
never leave
bowl
pets,
in the sun.
despite what these people have said. Never, never, never leave pets in a closed car, even with the windows cracked.
Marge,
I've read studies. That just
you leave the keys in the ignition. If they get hot, they turn it on and turn on the AC.
Hey, Marge, your tips stink. Everyone knows that.
Give us a tip. Doesn't know that.
Give us a tip that we could use. We know you're not supposed to keep your dog in a car with the windows rolled up. That's common sense.
You had a Lhasa Apso.
Right.
You come out and there's a broiled turkey in your seat.
No, you don't know.
Bon appetit.
I'm looking outside now, and I'm seeing smart people exercising their dogs.
Where are you? Certainly not on Long Island.
I am on Long Island and proud of it. What's wrong with Long Island?
Nothing. I grew up a block away from the little shelter, Marge.
But that area...
I live behind Fred's Diner.
Did you know that?
What?
Your block has been condemned.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has. Sorry, sir.
Barry Place?
Yes, Barry. Is that where you grew up?
I grew up on 2 Barry Place, right behind Fred's Diner.
Condemned.
Why?
All down.
Oh,
but they're naming a street after you.
My childhood.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes. Listen, by the way, before I go to these tips, I wanted to do
tips. Hey, I got a great radio show for you to call. It's called Whoopi in the Morning.
Right, I think Whoopi
would love this crap.
Whoopi would love that.
Wait a minute.
Although, how do you keep Whoopi from overheating with that big head of dreadlocks?
She's a very...
Does Cubby put a bowl of water out for her?
But you know what?
Yes.
Whoopi has great skin.
Does she?
Yeah, she has
How can you
really
tell?
Beautiful
Unless
skin.
the lights are really bright.
The rest of her stinks, but the skin
The rest of her
is great.
stinks. Yeah, Mel Gibson says it would make a great lampshade.
All right, I'm not commenting on that.
Mel is a anti-Semitic racist.
This is an important thing.
Okay, well, another tip.
I would like to invite the two of you.
No.
To a barbecue.
You don't have enough cash, Marge.
No.
Unless you're barbecuing dogs, because that would be fun to watch.
You mean I really would like to get to know you guys more.
You're about a size 14.
You're not coming to the barbecue.
No.
I don't think we're coming to the barbecue.
All right, if that's the way you feel.
Unless you're serving like kitten shish kebabs.
Shish kebabs. I like a little like.
How's that?
What?
Dog hummus. Whoopi and Don.
No, we don't want Whoopi at our barbecue.
You're not coming, so what do you care?
Oh yeah.
Why are you yelling?
Yes,
Marge is an angry woman.
No, you know what? I'm not. It's very difficult to speak to you.
All right, let's let Marge.
No, it's not. It's easy. Look,
Marge,
we'll let you talk. Give us some more tips on keeping your animals cool during this heat wave.
Okay.
Marge.
Hello? When you walk your dog, make sure you have plenty of...
Wait. What? Start over. Your phone cut out.
What's walking a dog?
When you walk your dog...
You leave them in the house, don't you?
Well, you have to let them out.
For what?
To do their...
You just got done saying these
you
smart
clean it
people
up.
were walking.
All right, hold on. What's the walking tip?
If you
Marge?
You have to walk your dog early in the morning before it gets hot.
Marge.
Or
we know that, Marge. Give us something we don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's one for you.
All right.
When traveling with a dog in a car, do not let him put his head out the window.
Oh, that's adorable. Their little ears flap.
Small objects.
Small objects
can blow into his eyes.
I like getting behind gravel trucks with my dog hanging out the back, and as my windshield cracks, I like watching his face come apart like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's right.
Is there
That's right. You know what?
Is there no end? No.
After a ride like that, he doesn't bark as much in the middle of the night. He learns a little respect.
I love it. A little beagle, his ears flapping.
In a nice
much like what's under your blouse.
Do not take them to the beach. It is
what? You drive a little closer to a picket fence.
Why can't I take my dog to the beach?
It's hazardous.
Pip-it?
Yes.
Pip-it?
First of all,
Pip-it?
Yes.
Pip-it? Remember that? He was throwing a stick to Pip-it, his dog? Of course. A shark could eat him, right? Marge, isn't that the reason?
Whatever. There's no...
Whatever.
There is
Marge
no
just blew me off.
Yeah, I know.
There's no shade at the beach. The sun is so penetrating.
What about all those umbrellas? Marge,
should I apply sunscreen to my dog?
it doesn't really help.
Why?
Because they lick it off. And not only that...
Oh, I bet you know about that, don't you?
Did you hear...
What, you gave up on peanut butter?
Yeah.
Heard that old joke, did you? All right, Marge is a card.
No one really pisses me off when Marge calls. There's actually people listening out there that are listening to Marge with these tips.
You know what? Do you know how many people are getting in touch with Little Shelter to say that they have such pity on me?
Well,
yeah.
Taking all of this abuse. But they...
Hold on, Marge. There's someone calling it.
It's part of your shtick.
Someone is calling
loving it.
to defend you.
Okay.
And I hate these people. We're just trying to have fun with Marge, and then you got serious people calling in. They're actually...
Okay, I'm here.
All right. Steve?
Hello, this is Steve. Hello.
Steve, go ahead. Steve is calling from one of our newer markets, Yellowstone. How you doing, Steve?
I'm okay, but I don't like the way this is all being made light of. Is Marge available?
Yes, I am. Go ahead, Steve. Thank God for you.
Marge, I don't understand why it is that when it comes to healthy animals who may be suffering or doing really awful promotion work lately, why did people decide to make fun of it and belittle it?
I don't know. I wish Hello?
People deserve to die in the heat. Molly should use her tongue to give a Rottweiler his PSA test.
Can I continue with my tips?
Molly should rub the pink lipstick of doggy on her face until she has that sunscreen all over it.
You asked me a really good question.
Yes, I really do want to know.
A pertinent question.
Yeah.
Steve, listen to this. You should not take your dog to the beach because not only about the sun, but the sand gets in their little paws.
Yeah.
Marge, you're not answering my question, though.
What's the question?
I hope Marge is sexually assaulted by a Haitian orderly wearing white nurse shoes.
You know what?
Haitian orderly. Yes, Marge.
I'm just appalled.
I would be too. I'm sorry that got through our screener. That Steve was not indeed Steve from Yellowstone. I think that was a
That's something somebody named Marge would be called.
Yeah.
Flabbergasted.
Marge,
I don't know you. Who is this? Don't come here. I'm hanging up the phone. Prank calling.
Marge.
Yes, sir.
We have to go, so get your snowsuit on and walk your dog.
All right, you take care now.
All right.
Yeah, there goes Marge from the little shelter.
Yellowstone, Steve from Yellowstone. You can always count on him calling. From another studio, he destroys the guests that are boring. Steve's the guy who heckles on the phone. Then he'll end up yelling for Ramon. He is Steve from Yellowstone. He has got an endless supply of verbal landmines when guests are wasting time. He keeps the guests in line.
God, does that stink.
Way to take a cool bit and make it baggy.
Yeah. Steve kept him in line.
She is.
You sure did.
Well, she is something.
All right, we got to take a break.
Marge.
Good old Marge.
How great would it be if she was mauled to death by an animal? Like that stupid lady in Tennessee, Winky the elephant, tap danced on her. She's been helping these things her whole life.
Or that idiot trying to give a monkey a birthday cake.
Yeah.
The chimp that ate his
whole crotch was eaten off.
Oh, yes, he ate
Crotch,
that. His
fingers,
face, pulled his
nose.
foot off, ate his hand.
His wife's thumb.
Oh.
Beeper, ow.
Let's say hi to Teresa. Teresa.
They had him dressed in overalls, too.
Yeah.
A little engineer's hat.
Engineer hat on. Little work boots like he's on the job.
Teresa.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Teresa.
Welcome aboard, Terry.
Hello. Is she ever going to learn not to call?
No.
Like she must have been an abused wife or an abused child that she just calls and takes
She likes to make a point.
Make a point? You can only try to make your point so much.
Yeah. You mean doing the press junket? That would be just a great thing to check out.
Love hearing that.
Because they're not going to use any of that stuff, unfortunately.
Mm-mm.
Why would they? It would be entertaining.
No.
The same old drivel that you get from those entertainment shows.
Garbage.
Billy Crystal as the jazz man character. What can I tell you?
This is...
We don't know comedy.
Ridiculous.
Billy Crystal knows comedy.
Look, Billy Crystal, there was a point where Billy Crystal was funny. I can't quite pin the years down, but there was a point.
You look marvelous.
I liked a few of his characters on SNL. You could call it, hack or say that wasn't funny, but he was popular on SNL back then. Think back. Maybe those were the years. I don't know, but this is so bad that when I came in this morning, Stan had to tell me about it, and actually he had to write an email about it last night. It was so bad. As it was happening, he had to commiserate, and then he played a little bit for me this morning in the office, and I can't look at anybody while it's playing. I can't look. It is so douche-chill embarrassing. Alone, you're embarrassed. How do you get embarrassed by yourself listening to something?
We were, I was in the tent when he did this, which was right outside the venue. It's where all the performers came to hang out and whatever. And I didn't see him or Robin Webby. They kind of stayed backstage. But this came on. I saw Billy Crystal walk out on the screen like everybody else did. And I'm like, what is he doing? And he was doing like this jazz character. But then it was going on for
He's done this in the past. It's the impression he does of the old black jazz man. Yeah, and he squints his eyes and he rolls his nose up and shows his front teeth and talks about the blues and how hard it was to grow up as a black man. And you're missing the blackface if you're going to do a minstrel show. You're missing the burnt piece of cork to rub on your face because, in essence, that's what he's doing. And it goes on forever.
He has a legitimate connection to the music somehow. I forget the story, but he was a kid. His family was involved with the music, big, heavy time. He knew Billie Holiday when he was a kid. But, well, yeah, definitely Jew.
Yes, no connection to that aside from feeling bad.
No, Mel Gibson. I mean, it was like a lifelong. A lifelong love of the music. So I'm not doubting legitimacy.
You could love the music, but this guy is the furthest thing from anybody that's a jazz singer or a player or anything. What does Billy Crystal know?
I'm missing something on it. I'm missing something. Like, it's missing something, and it's like, I don't need to do it.
You want to listen to a little bit of this? Or?
No, let me tell you something. I don't want to listen to a second of this crap. But, yeah, I have to hear all of it.
To our listeners, we're not playing this because it's good.
No, I want everyone
Please be with us on
to be as annoyed and embarrassed.
Because sometimes we got to, explain things to you
And
guys.
this is cut up.
How long was it, Thin?
It went on for 10 minutes or so.
I had to cut it up. It's 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
11:30 he did it.
Billy, 11 minutes?
11 minutes, 30 seconds, and it seems like an eternity. It seems twice that long because it's that bad.
Well, let's take a listen.
And he doesn't even get into the guy. I've seen him do this before on, the first Comic Relief. He did the same thing. And he doesn't even put the oomph into the character anymore. Like he used to really try to sound like... Now it's like the Jewish black guy voice.
He's out of touch.
Here's what you need in your life.
That's what happens. They get out of touch.
You need people in your life who will just go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Mouth, that stinks.
It's not, you're not being poignant. You're being a bore.
Here we go.
I grew up in New Orleans. I have lived in the 9th Ward most of my trade cool life. My father, he was in the Army. He was a trumpet player.
Don't look at me.
Band, and he also played the bugle. He was a good bugle player. I mean, he could play that bugle. When he played taps, you know that the cat that was dead meant something to somebody. I mean, he played it like it was the blues. So like, bop doo dwee, bop doo za.
Okay, all right, stop. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out at the bop zooey.
I want more.
Where he's scatting. Oh, stop it.
At least the scat I like has a payoff.
Do-zappa-do-zappa-do-zow. So when I was old enough, and I wanted to play the horn, I went up to my dad and I said, Pops, I want to be a musician. And He said to me, Lester,
Shut up, you're a fat little Jew.
If you want to be a musician, play the clarinet, not the trumpet. I said, why, Pop? He said, hey, look at my lip. You see that little dent over my lip, and then you get all this callus and stuff, and I'm telling you, boy, the chicks don't like to kiss the trumpet players. So I took one look at that lip, and that's when I became a clarinet player. Can't you dig that?
Why are they laughing?
I knew you could.
Can you dig that? I knew that you could. He says that 81 times during this bit.
Does he really?
He just keeps saying it and saying it and saying it.
Can I break in?
It wasn't even funny when Tony Manero did it to that whore that had all of his friends in the backseat of the car.
Yeah. Diane in Connecticut, go ahead.
Hey, guys, I just wanted to let you know that Jimmy is right. Billy's dad and uncle owned a record store, and they were also producers.
Yeah, there you go. The business end of jazz. Stop it.
I'm only saying, my point was only...
That's what a Jewish guy
Hold on a second.
Exactly.
My point was only that I don't. It's not something he just grabbed like as a love. It was something that I think he legitimately grew up loving. He's when he's a kid, his family knew Billy. I was saying I think it's something he loved his whole life. I just don't like the character.
I'm not even going to try to defend it. Go ahead, play it.
I think the point Jimmy's trying to make is that they both have the same managers, and Jimmy thinks that Billy Crystal is terrific.
Wrong.
That he's just terrific.
Wrong. I don't like the character. I really don't. I almost like it. Almost the legitimacy of loving the music almost makes me dislike this character more, because you shouldn't be doing something connected to something you love so much.
Yeah.
And making everyone who listens to it go,
uncomfortable. If what you're saying is the case, and I have no reason to doubt you,
right.
This is like showing off then. He's almost showing off, look how cultured I am, look what I know about. I'm Jewish, yet I know all about the black man and jazz and the blues and what makes black people sing and play the blues. And you know something? Stop it. You don't. This is it's a minstrel show.
Back to Billy Crystal. I was 16 when I marched down the street when my dad come home from the war, leading his procession. The American flag draped on his coffin. My mother, my 6 brothers and sisters marching behind me as I strutted up the way on our way to bring him to his sleeping place. And I think it's the only time that taps was ever played on the clarinet. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. And there was a red painted house.
All right, look, I got goosebumps, and not because I'm being touched.
Are you being moved
by this? No, not because it's moving. I swear to you, the hairs just stood up on the back of my neck when he said, "Can you dig it? I knew you could." I can't listen to this. I cannot sit in this room and listen to this.
See, this wouldn't be as bad if it was not being done. I understand it's a comedy benefit as attempts to be poignant, but get like an old black actor. Like, this is the type of thing I would want to see an actor doing. Like, I didn't Billy Crystal an actor, but it's like I don't want to see an older white guy doing this. I want to see, get me Scatman Crothers if he wasn't dead, or
get me the dead one. It's better than this.
Get me the
I want to see when an axe buried in his chest recited.
What happened to an old jazz musician to talk?
Right. Billy Crystal does not deliver the visual of an old jazz musician. Sorry.
Well, I want to hear that last line about "Could you dig it again?" I'm not trying to bother you.
I'm
dig that.
I
knew that you could.
I'm cringing.
Why?
I'm cringing.
Time the taps was ever played on the clarinet. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. And there was a red painted
not a peep
corner right before the cemetery. And every time I would strip by.
By the way, someone's saying that instead of saying new video games, Mike Wood said nudio games.
Nudio games. Ooh.
Wee. Every time I would strip by the street, right?
What a dumb girl.
I would see this beautiful girl, sweet-looking dress on the porch, and she would smile at me.
Would she, Billy?
And I would smile back, because, I ain't stupid, Her name was Marjorie.
They're straining for something. Listen to that. Hold on. They are straining the audience for anything to laugh at. Anything. So he goes, yeah, I'm not stupid. You hear some nervous titters in the background right there, because they want to laugh. He's giving them nothing right here. Billy Crystal's giving the audience nothing.
That would have been an acceptable to me thing to do.
Stop defending him.
No, let me finish. if you did it for 30 seconds and then introed something. If you did it as
all
an
right,
impression.
I'll even give you that.
Yeah, it went on for 11 minutes.
That's the problem I had with it. It was like a real long thing.
And introduce an actual jazz musician that perhaps lost his friggin' house in Katrina and talk about some of his experiences. And 11 minutes. This is the most pompous, self-centered piece of crap to do, to subject an audience to. I mean, this show. And Billy Crystal. Thank you.
Do we have to play all 5 clips?
Yes.
No.
I want people to be miserable.
I want to hear more. Can you dig that?
I knew you could.
Here we go.
Her name was Marjorie Green.
What?
We've been smiling at each other for over 15 years now. 50 years. Can you dig that? I knew that you could.
Is he trying for a new catchphrase?
I think so.
That was Tony Maneros from Saturday Night Fever and his friends, Double J and the other one.
Well, great.
Can you dig it? I knew that you could.
We've been through a lot of storms in this house. A lot of storms. So when we heard about this angry woman named Katrina, we said that we would stay. Even though I know how hard it is to deal with an angry woman. Can you dig that? I knew that you could. The wind started blowing real hard. You could feel the house, like, standing there fighting.
Do you think he's so out of touch with what's funny that he thinks this is funny?
I don't know what he thinks.
What is he trying for here? It's not comedy. Stop it. Even Billy Crystal.
Being moving and poignant.
He's trying to be poignant.
Light humor. I don't know. It's just.
He's trying to be poignant.
I like how all you can hear when there's supposed to be audience response is coughing.
Yeah, and then I can hear like and rustling of papers and stuff. You can hear every little nuance going on in the background because there's dead silence.
You hear a lot of this
while this jackass is pontificating in this black lingo.
You need friends around you who are unafraid of you enough to smash you in the face. Shut your mouth.
What, Billy, what are you going to be doing for comic relief? Yeah, I'm thinking of doing the character I do, the black jazz musician.
It stinks. Why would you do that?
Well, I thought it would be memorable and poignant.
Shut up.
11 minutes?
It's not. You're boring everyone.
All right, you're right. Should I do the "you look marvelous" guy?
Yes. You know how fast I would get a call if I did that in a rehearsal from Colin or Patricia?
Oh, my God.
Or Keith? God, stupid. You don't sound nothing like a musician.
Yeah.
You know how fast I would get smashed by my friends?
He needs friends like we have.
Can we
friends
finish
with
the
this band.
clip?
I'm just milking. I want to hear more.
I want more.
I wanted to improv a little. Can you dig that?
I knew you could. And he's talking about a hurricane like retarded children talk about it. Like it's not this insightful jazz musician guy. He's speaking like a retard describes a hurricane and what happens. We heard about this angry woman, Katrina, coming. Did you? Why didn't you leave, you dummy?
Hard. You could feel the house, like, standing there fighting its ground. And then the rain come.
Yeah.
Rain come hard.
It's a hurricane.
Harder. It was like being inside a Buddy Rich drum when he was beating on it. But the difference between God and Buddy Rich was Buddy knew when it was time to quit. It was shaking so loud, you thought that the house was going to blow away, and then you'd wake up and the little munchkin cats would be outside, you know? Can you dig that? I knew that you could.
They didn't dig it, though, Bill.
They didn't dig it.
They're not digging anything.
And he doesn't know they can. This is so incredibly bad. I'm freaking out.
It's so bad I refuse to play.
No, you have to.
No, I refuse.
I need this pain.
Dude.
By the way, the Munchkin line was the first thing I saw that was like, okay, that's definitely a punchline.
He's trying. Get nothing.
You gotta have friends that are not afraid of your disapproval.
Beat him up. A friend of his has to beat him up.
A lot of credit to Peter in Jersey. Yes. Pryor's Mudbone comes to mind.
Well, yeah, but
excuse me.
A guy like Pryor had done something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Mudbone was one of Pryor's most famous characters.
Or here's an example of being poignant and funny. The Wino and the Junkie bit that Pryor would do was the Wino and the Junkie.
Yeah.
Very, very moving characters because they were real and they were organic, but they were hilarious. Yeah. It's like Pryor said he always would people knew a laugh was coming, so they would actually always be okay to go to a very sad place because they knew they were going to laugh. It wasn't just 11 minutes of just.
Ugh.
Right. All right, listen, why don't we take a break?
No.
I
need to hear it.
No, I don't want to.
Dude, I need to hear the rest of it. I have to.
I want another clip.
Don't make me.
I want to subject everybody to this.
Opie, can you play that? I knew that you could.
No. You know what?
No.
I want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
No.
It's so bad.
I want to hear it.
It's okay.
It is? Attaboy, fan. Wait.
You're going to be okay.
Wait, after all that drama, it's okay?
No, you broke the casing it was in.
But
can you break that?
I knew that. I had the coming right out of my freaking.
I'm losing my.
Ready to say the same thing.
I knew that you couldn't.
Can you break it? Yeah.
I'm losing my touch, I think. It didn't break.
You didn't want to break it.
They're making them better.
Yeah, they are.
They are?
Yeah.
Really?
They are harder to break these days.
Really?
They used to come apart.
Break it, but I want to hear the last clip. I think.
All right, we got to take a break, and we'll
see come apart like that.
I think we should make people listen to it.
Please.
I got to. I have to.
For what reason?
I don't know why.
What reason?
You know, I found the part of me that has a little bit of masochism in it. I'm not into S&M. I'm not into being tied up or whipped or anything. It's audio masochism I'm into.
Oh, you're into something, though. We'll figure it out.
No.
One of these days, we're going to figure it out.
It looks like a belt with a big ruler with a fireman's hat on it. That's what you're into.
No.
You pillow biter.
Oh.
Come on.
Fannykins.
These people want to be entertained on the way to work.
This is entertaining. They want to be moved, too, Ope.
When we last left you,
they want to be moved.
Billy's black jazz character was in a house.
You mean when our listeners left us?
Yes, when our listeners left us. Billy Crystal's character, his black jazz character, was in a house being shaken by Hurricane Katrina.
Angry woman named Katrina.
Angry woman.
Well, they lost the house, okay?
No.
Can we move on?
No, I got to hear the rest.
Well, he talks about the Superdome as the character.
Oh, see? Come on, this has got to be good. Now he's going to bring the funny.
And there's a cute Cheney joke in here. Maybe more than one.
Okay.
Maybe more than one.
Now we're going to get some laughs.
Or some statements that are just very poignant and moving.
Oh, they will be, I'm sure. He can do both. It's like that.
We ended up at the Superdome with 30,000 other cats, and it wasn't even a game.
Cats?
It was a shame. No food, no water, no toilets. No help. This ain't America. How the hell could you forget about us? I mean, I can forget my keys, what I had for breakfast, but I can never forget a city. You can never forget its people. 5 days till the president got here. 5 days.
He was busy.
Well, actually, it makes sense. I mean, Cheney took 2 days to tell us he shot his friend in the face, so what's another 3? You know what I'm saying? Can you dig where I'm coming from?
Oh, uh-oh. What's he going to say? I knew you could.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Can we stop?
No.
No, I want to hear the...
No.
Can you dig it? I have to find out what he says next.
No turlets.
By the way, thanks to Than, because this was an 11-minute bit. We have
Poor Than.
We have a little over 3 minutes we did here for you today.
That's right. Thannykins.
Imagine this going on for 11 and a half minutes. I can't imagine.
And I was cutting it up, and I'm like, and I know how long things are supposed to be. I'm like, these things have to be way too long. They have to be. And I looked at the time. I was like, no, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Normal.
And you were saying you saw this by yourself at home, and you were getting uncomfortable even though there was no one to be uncomfortable in front of.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I ran out of ways to sit in my chair. Like,
just moving. You're upset doing a headstand at one point.
Yeah, your back starts to tingle, your neck itches.
Oh.
No.
All right, well, here he starts talking to Mr. Bush.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, you know.
Oh, this is good. He's going to address the president.
Well, at the end of the bid, you got to have some kind of solution.
Yeah. He's going to address the president in his naive but poignant kind of black jazz musician way.
Something about the war and the money on the war. That's one bullet.
Yeah.
Now listen, I'm just an old clarinet man.
I don't know much.
But I got an idea, Mr. Bush.
Oh.
Stop your war for one day. Give New Orleans the bread it costs to fight that one day and use it to rebuild us.
Oh, God. He's getting the cheap applause for that.
Yeah.
That
would
old
be funny.
gag.
It would be funny if they booed. If they were all so...
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Hiss.
Do you think he was finally feeling some energy because he was getting something from the audience?
Well, they were clapping because they figured that's got to be the end of this.
I love to hear him go, "Can you dig it?" And then, bang, just a wrench hits him from the audience. A big monkey wrench just hits him in the side of the head.
Good luck. But it's that old gag. You know, if we take one missile...
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Maybe we like missiles.
Right.
I don't mind my tax dollars going to missiles.
America loves missiles.
We
love them.
do.
They're quite showy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not boring when they go off, I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
One day and use it to rebuild us.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
One day. That's all, one day, maybe 2 days. That's it. Stop the war. Stop blowing up Iraq and start building up New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, to milk it another time around.
I respect you, Mr. Bush, I do. Because you're the leader of the band. But damn, I don't think you really get it. See, you got a place to sleep that's yours. For a couple of years, anyway. Just think what it's like for us.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you understand that, Mr. Bush? Do you? Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans?
Oh boy.
My head is tingling. My head is tingling.
Yeah. Holy Jesus. Just, okay, no one look at me.
He sings?
I can't talk.
He sings?
It goes on for...
What? What does he do?
It goes on for like 3 more minutes of singing after that. He goes right into a song.
Do we have any of it?
Why wouldn't you give us the song? I mean,
we need more of the song.
Play that.
We need more of the song.
I'll have it in a few minutes.
Please, please,
have
we
some
need
of
the song.
I
want the song.
Get the song.
I got.
Know what it means.
Up my back to the back. My head was tingling.
Yeah. I can't look at you.
This is up there with Shut Up.
Shut up.
By the way, Katie Holmes, to shift gears as we wait for the song, she's going to go nuts.
Gonna?
Yeah, you can see it in her face.
I think she's already a little
Tom Cruise
off
married
kilter.
a Stepford wife to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, she seems like you haven't heard a peep from her. Have you heard one word out of this girl's mouth?
No, they got her medicated.
Or something. Hypnotized with that Scientology. Because she doesn't do interviews. You don't hear a word from her.
She's not allowed to. It's not part of the contract.
You see like stuff in print a couple of times, but you'll never see her on a show talking. Weird.
Tom Cruise in the last couple of years has become such a horse's ass. He was untouchable.
Why don't you let her talk a little bit?
Yeah. Why don't you let her
dig it?
hang a Roman name.
Katie Holmes.
Hey guys, Mr. Cruise, if you could just take $1 for every movie. Shut up.
They had a rebuild.
All right, here's the Billy Crystal song.
Oh, hold on.
Just think what it's like for us. Do you understand that, Mr. Bush? Do you? Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans and miss it each night and day? I know I'm not wrong. The feeling's getting stronger the longer I stay away.
Oh, God.
Mr. moss-colored vines, the tall sugar pines, where mocking boys come.
Mocking boys.
And I'd like
boys.
Hey, Wayne.
the lazy Mississippi. Into spring, I miss the moonlight on the bayou. A Creole tune that fills the air.
I miss white people getting beat up in Mardi Gras. Because I saw it from the balcony with my own eyes.
I miss Houston, which we ruined when we went there. I miss robbing Texans when they open their hearts generously and we're spitting their faces.
I miss spending FEMA cards, credit cards on Gucci bags.
I miss spending charity money on $800 sweaters.
Freaking trying to romanticize.
I miss not leaving when 80 people told me to leave 3 days in advance.
They didn't have the means, Anthony. They didn't have the means.
Oh, shut up. Goddamn. Covered wagon people had the means. Unbelievable. I love when people say they didn't have the means. Little House on the Prairie people.
I miss taking television as the water's rising.
We need a kayak to help these people.
Even though you can't plug it in, because all the electrical sockets are covered in water.
Don't forget Heineken guy.
And Heineken Luda. I miss the Heineken Luda walking through the river.
And Celine Dion with her kayak.
Kayak. They just want to touch them.
All right, enough of the song, right?
Oh, God. Maybe just a little more. Just a little more. Just a little more. Let me hear what else he misses.
That fills the air. I dream about magnolias in bloom. Soon I'm wishing that I was there. Do you know what it means to miss New Orleans? 'Cause that's where you left your home.
I miss supposedly broke people weighing 800 pounds being lifted by helicopters. How could you be so broke and weigh 800 pounds?
I like the scent of magnolias, which has nothing to do with New Orleans. The scent of vomit and fat girls is what I miss.
I figured out how to make this stop, by the way.
I miss throwing beads down on people's heads during the Mardi Gras broadcast, which sucked.
I miss people going to the bathroom in the middle of the street.
I figured out how to make this stop.
How?
Make this stop immediately.
What?
And there's one thing more. I miss the ones I care for more than I miss New Orleans.
Oh, and then there's a musical.
Hey, from headquarters, how are you guys? We brought you guys a bottle of Dom, so when you get
Oh, how about we intro you first?
Ooh, hold on, Renee, slow down.
Oh, my God, man. Rich Voss in studio, and we were going to have him sit in the green room for like an hour and let the big boys do the heavy lifting, but you walked in with a girl's purse or something. God,
Rich walked in.
I think he did that just to get airtime. I really do. It can't possibly be real.
Rich
and you're walking
in.
around with that bag.
He walked in. Let me set up the scene. He walks in here during the commercial break and starts talking about how he's in a hotel last night and stuff like that, and you couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. So I'm looking, and I notice on the other side of him, it's not even like a bag that if I'm looking at one side of him and it's on his other shoulder, that his body will cover it. It's a giant grandma pocketbook you are walking around with, and I saw it jetting out from like the front and the back. It's that big.
First of all, it's not for airtime. First of all,
it's not for airtime.
Rich said I brought it in to get.
He's kidding.
Okay,
dude, that's a Coach bag, and you know why I know it's a Coach bag?
It's not Coach. This is Louis Vuitton. And
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. Okay. I'm sorry we didn't get this at the Gap. Well, let me.
I don't shop at the Gap.
Oh, whatever. Kohl's. I don't know. This thing. It carries a computer. It carries.
Dude, it's a girl's bag.
It's not a girl's
It is
bag.
It is a girl's bag.
Rich, it is.
You want?
It's a girl's
You want
bag.
to take a survey? We got the Pal Talk cameras. We got people all over the world looking at us do the show. Show the Pal Talk cameras your bag. There's not one person. I swear to God, Rich. It's so easy to beat you up and stuff.
Yeah.
And we ride you pretty hard sometimes. There's not one person in our audience that's not going to say that's not a girl's bag.
There are computer bags that you can have that you can hold a laptop in, accessories, things, and not one person would say, "Oh my God, that is a woman's pocketbook you are holding." It would look like a computer bag.
Yeah, if it was black, then maybe you could get away with it. But the cute little side saddle bags on the
and
side,
the LV logo, the Louis Vuitton pattern on there and everything.
Man, this is the style, man.
Style for what?
Yeah, in the Village in San Francisco. You should be carrying tampons at that point.
He is.
Are you coming out of the closet today?
No.
Yeah, look, that's like a bag. That's a man's bag that could fit a laptop.
You can get a bag like this anywhere for $10, $20. This is almost a $2,000 bag.
$2,000 to look like a homosexual.
$1,800 bags. $1,800.
No, hold on. Because we know Rich, too.
You bought that. Yeah, it's a knockoff, and you bought it from a Nigerian on the sidewalk.
You're 100% wrong on this.
You went into a store and bought that, and they didn't laugh at you.
I bought this for me. Didn't you get my message when I went back into Louis Vuitton and they didn't want to wait on me? I left you a message.
They didn't wait on me. Why didn't they want to wait on you? Because they're used to waiting on women.
Because I brought all the homeless people into Louis Vuitton, and the Chinese guy goes, "I remember you."
Okay, I did get that message.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is an 1800. It's a real Louis Vuitton bag. This is the kind of stuff you walk through an airport with your computer, and people go, "Oh,
look at this guy. He must be going to San Francisco.
He must be going to San Francisco."
You know, it's so funny because you guys are sitting here.
Dude, no offense, but you can't fight back on this one.
Rich,
that is so girly.
Dude, the price doesn't justify what it is or looks like. If it's $1,800, you know. You could buy other women's clothing for $1,800.
Rich, we've done a lot of traveling in the last year.
A Wang dress will cost a lot of money, yet you will not look manly in it.
We've done a lot of traveling in the last year. Not once did I see a guy carrying a bag like that.
No.
I don't know. I think
it's even too faggy for gay guys.
You should be swinging that at a larger man, calling him a mesher.
Well, here's the thing. I think you guys.
Did Bonnie really buy that for you?
Yeah.
Wow. She bought it for herself, you know.
That was to emasculate you a little bit.
No,
yeah, I think.
I love it.
No, I think it's one of those things where you buy something for someone knowing they're not really going to like it in the end, and then
she'll get it.
Yeah, she's got her eye on that.
Leave
bag.
it to Voss. He's holding on to it,
and she's at the hotel room going, "Man, it's been a month. I can't believe he's still carrying that bag around. It should be mine by now."
Embarrassing.
If you put this on Pal Talk US, you can take a vote.
Dude, no offense.
I already have.
Hold on.
I can't read the word fag and queer fast enough.
How much you want to bet? I have no problem betting you a lot of money. There's no way you get. I'm not. We could do an independent poll. I don't care because the Pal Talkers, they love beating you up.
Yeah, and
you're gonna lose, man.
You can't go. You can't. Here's what you got to. Here's what we'll do. You can't go by guys that live at home or that are 16 or 17. You got to go by people
that
know that.
Rich.
Well, I know, but. Okay, of course your audience is going to go gay. They're going to go gay. But if you go into any store or any fashion person, or you know what I'm saying, they'll go, yeah, that's a stylish type bag to carry. You know.
How about this?
Exactly, stylish type bag.
How about this?
What?
You go to Starbucks right now. They're lining up for their dumb coffee. We'll go down there with a cell phone, and we'll independently ask people online.
At Starbucks?
Yeah.
I'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
You should be grabbing a towelette out of that bag and wiping a gentleman's belly. Who wrote
the bag?
That?
Yeah. I'm not even going to...
Polony drapes.
I'm not even going to destroy it, man. I want to see you walking around with that. Dude, that is girly.
You don't like this for real?
Holy crap. No.
Like everything about it, I don't like. Even though... Let me feel like what it's made out of. It's leather, right?
No, I don't know what
it's some kind of...
Boss, even if that bag was completely black, it still would look kind of girly.
Plastic?
Because it's got the side saddle-like bags. I can't really explain it, but little bags on the side.
Someone says it looks like women's luggage.
When more people get to Starbucks, I'll walk down there and I'll do a survey with anybody, and I guarantee.
Are you going to be shocked when everyone goes, no, that's a girl's bag?
If more people say it's a girl's bag, then I'll go return and get something else there at the store. That's what I'll do.
Guys don't shop in that store to begin with.
I know.
I don't think they have a guy's bag in there.
Never heard of guys going in there to shop. I really don't think. Unless there's a wallet, maybe. Yeah, okay.
Let me see the wallet.
Even the wallet looks a little off.
Oh, wow. Wow, Rich.
The whole store is the women's section.
What do you put in there, your hormone pills?
I don't have drugs. I have nothing, but every now and then to spend a little money on something.
I understand that, but
I got 4 sets of
Hey, man, if you like it, that's all that matters.
Looks like a diaper bag, people are saying. Yeah, it does. It looks like a little like a diaper bag.
That's the type of bag like a rich girl from like the Upper West Side would carry around.
It's an old Jewish lady's bag.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
It is.
I'm going to go find out. That's
He walked in here with his bag. He wanted to show it off. Rich wanted to show off his latest purchase.
Over your shoulder.
Yeah, it was over his shoulder. He's walking in.
Can a guy get by with anything?
Rich, I know I'm tough on you some mornings. I will openly admit that.
Yeah.
But this one is so easy. It's not even
But I
funny.
didn't bring it
It's
in going,
so easy.
hey, there's going to be trouble over. I got my sunglasses, my.
Why do you have to carry a computer around with you all the time?
I don't have a computer now.
Oh.
I had closed.
No.
You know what it really is?
Where are you staying, by the way?
At a hotel in New York.
Really close, right?
Yeah, not too
like there's no reason for him to have that bag with him right now.
Why do I
he
need-
brought it in to show it off.
No, that's right.
And now he's really bummed out that we didn't. That we weren't all. Ooh, wow! Look at that.
I thought maybe you would have said, "Hey, that's a nice bag."
You even did the runway turn like they do on their modeling.
Yeah, when they're modeling those bags.
Jesus.
Someone's asking if it came with a fanny pack.
Did you have to trade one bag for another?
Which is like, can I get by with anything? You can. B.I. But that's a stupid bag.
You're going down to Starbucks, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll go down to Starbucks. You think there'll be people there 7?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one's going to be really easy. How are we going to do it? Because I don't want to,
bias any of the people?
Yeah.
It won't matter. You could just go up and go...
do we send Steve down?
I think we send 2 people. Voss doesn't say anything because he would word it in a way where people might say, yeah, it's a good bag. And then just ask, do you think this bag is appropriate for a gentleman?
So is it a male or female bag? So it doesn't. You can't go, is this a gay bag?
No, you don't even have to give him a choice. Like, is this an appropriate bag for a man?
And then you could say something like, would you rather have this bag or a Mickey Mouse flying out of your sweatshirt?
Oh, I got a Disney sweatshirt.
Is that what you'd rather have? It's 7-year-old.
Oh,
What
Rich
are you
is
trying to
fighting
do?
back.
Get 2 boys in your house in Missouri or something?
All right.
Okay.
At least I couldn't fit him in that bag. Well,
you could,
no,
'cause
I
he's
could.
flying
But
all over the place.
This kept me warm on the chilly Florida evenings.
Oh, really?
Well, I was strolling
you
through
wear
Epcot.
That would keep you warm, too.
And now it's cold today, so I wore a Disney sweatshirt.
Good luck and have
Is there a
fun.
problem? Yeah, I think as far as gay goes, I could have sex with Mickey Mouse, and it's not as gay as carrying around that bag. That is just a woman's pocketbook.
Okay.
That is mommy's pocketbook. I bet it smells
Rich
like
mommy.
baby powder and peppermints and like grandma's pocketbook.
Now you're getting really upset about the Mickey Mouse thing. Relax. Here's the thing. Okay, if I'm right, if more people say it's good
Rich,
for a male,
you're delusional.
what do I get out of it? I don't want anything, but
You're
maybe an
delusional.
apology or you were right.
An apology?
No,
You're
well, that's not
delusional.
going to happen here.
You are delusional.
You're
no,
delusional.
people will look at that and think
You're really going to be in shock when people say that it's a girl's bag.
No, I'm not.
You really are. You really believe that's a guy's bag. Let's say hi to Ben in New York. What's up, Ben?
Hey, Klein makes a lot of bags. The ones with LVs, no question, are for women. They make men's bags, but the LVs are for women.
the LV ones, the ones with the logo, are for women.
You guys know what we're talking about? It's like brown with the LV logo
Everyone
all
knows
over
what a
it.
Louis Vuitton
Okay.
bag looks
All right,
like
all right.
at this day and age.
First off, half your listeners can't spell LV. First of all, have you ever been to this airport and seen some of the luggage? Men carry the LV luggage. Is that girls' luggage?
I've never seen a guy carry LV luggage.
We have been traveling like maniacs, and I've never seen the baggage carousel and an LV bag come down and a guy go, "This is mine.
This is mine.
Here it is. This is mine."
All right. Maybe I'm wrong. I doubt it.
You're a first. I wish I could say, Rich, there was a guy I saw, there was only one other guy I saw with a Louis Vuitton bag. He doesn't exist. I've never, ever seen another man carrying one of those bags.
I did. Andrew Cunanan when he shot Versace. That's the only other guy that had a bag like that.
Well, we did that one.
You look like you perpetually have your girlfriend or wife in a dressing room at a store in a mall. You're just holding her bag. It's the only time a guy should be holding that is when his girl is in the dressing room and you have to stand there like the pee-whipped ass you are and
all
just
awkward.
Hold it out with between your thumb and forefinger. It's not mine, but you're proud of that and whatever. $1,800. I don't know. I just spent my money a little differently.
Well, it was a Christmas. Well, actually, she spent $1,300 on a Christmas present. She got me a different Louis Vuitton.
Oh my God!
What do you call it? Computer bag? A different computer bag?
Yeah.
But my computer didn't fit in it, so I returned that, and I got this. And I had to throw in $500 of my money. I took $1,300. So, and now he's taking full credit for the $1,800.
You're lost.
Tell her to give me $500.
Rich is lost.
Yeah,
You're a lost soul.
Why don't you just tell her, like, this kind of stinks, I'd rather get something else?
Are you keeping it because it was Bonnie's gift and the exchange thing and this? It's like, it's not quite what I want, but
London.